nasty people, please don't start PMing me in separate channels here. It's very, very distracting to do that. In any event, and you did come across a safe whose door you could not open. You otherwise explored the rest of the level, and you did come across a secret storage area, which it was believed it was important for you to find. And within that, you found a number of items that were associated or believed to be strongly associated with the 5 infamous prisoners of Harrowstone. As I believe matters were left, there was a hand axe, which Savar took. There was a moldy spell book, which was taken by Darmond. And the remaining 3 items, which was a masterwork smith's hammer, a tarnished tin flute, and a ring of various holy symbols, were all taken by Grigor. As well, there were a number of other items there, which I've appended to Grigor's character when we started the session here today, which noted there were some other things there that may be of interest to people. So that essentially cleared out the level. You explored a few other storage rooms which had otherwise not been looked into. And you're satisfied that you have, quotes, cleared the level, close quote. And so the question is, and you're now all currently gathered around the pit, which you believe to be the way down to the dungeon level of Harrowstone. And then the question is, do you wish to go down now, or do you wish to depart Harrowstone Prison and return, rest, and back to Ravengrow and allow yourself to recuperate your powers? In particular, Grigor, the cleric, has used a large number of his channeling abilities, which he has on a per-daily basis, which assist you both in attacking haunts and in healing the party. So that will be up to you. What is it that you choose to do?
3 out of my 4 first-level spells for Oracle.
Yes.
So healing is limited.
I am never against resting and reading.
Think she can hold out one more day?
Yeah,
It's up to the group here.
Be fine.
So we're
Let's
agreed.
go.
Are we agreed on that point?
What was the point? Sorry.
We're going to rest.
Okay.
Do we need to leave, or are we just going to rest here?
I don't know.
I think we should rest.
Yeah, I don't know how good of a rest we're going to have in this place, even with...
Half a mile away. Mile away.
Back to Ravengrow?
Sure.
Okay.
Bring people up to speed on what's going on.
Sounds good.
After all, if we all die here, it'd be nice for other people to know what's going on.
So
I suppose there's some relevance.
So you'll explain to Kendra what has happened within the prison.
Well, I'll tell her father was murdered by people trying to set these ghosts free.
So you're back at the Loramore residence, and you explain to Kendra what it is that you've discovered and what the ghost of Vesyaran at least has told you and what she believes to be true, including her witnessing or belief that the professor was killed by a spell and his head was then crushed by a statue. The spell was cast by a man who had a staff which was atop by a gagged skull, which is, according to Darmond, a
Whispering Way.
sigil of the Whispering Way, correct? Or at least a sign which is strongly associated with that cult.
Yep.
So you're back. We'll assume it is late afternoon at this point in time, and you kick back and rest, and it's been
Anybody still wounded?
an exhausting exploration, I guess.
That's me.
Fine.
Don't know, actually. I can't tell.
I want to give myself a resistance and a detect
Great.
magic and a protection from evil and check out this book.
You are checking out the spell book. That is your purpose.
That will be my afternoon, evening.
You're interested in what it is that this book may have within it, correct?
That's the main goal, of course, as any good PC. Secondary goal is any storyline stuff.
You want to do it on your own in the dark?
Well, unless something else is going on, that's fine. If you're going to have something else happen, I'll of course go with the party. But if we're sitting around through the evening looking for things to do,
There
that would
are
be my goal.
spells that remain visible within the book. They include the following spells,
That's what I'm looking
and
for.
I will mark them down on your character sheet just a moment.
No problem.
I would like to fiddle with the Ouija board again if anybody wants to oversee.
Yeah. I don't think you want to be alone for that.
Yeah.
If we want to do a group seance type thing that night, that's cool.
The professor wants to talk to us.
You never know.
Can you use spells, Baldric?
Sure.
Over?
I can convert spells into mixtures.
Oh, well, then by all means, you're welcome to take a look at whatever I got.
And those spells are noted on your on the note sheet of your character, Darmond.
Notes. Okay.
And then there is a suggestion that
Notes on the character? Oh, maybe they're to the top.
should work. You do an edit and look under notes, you'll see it.
Is that my D20 Pro or the View one?
Always D20 Pro.
Oh, okay. That's a whole...
Type
Oh, yeah.
E.
Just for dotting I's, crossing T's, there's a comprehend languages, a dispel magic, false life, gust of wind, illusory script, levitate, mage armor, magic missile, and summon monster 4. Those are not scrolls. Those are the
Maybe
those
I need
are
to close it and bring it back up.
those are spells in a spell book, and they operate under the rules for that for Pathfinder.
Oh, they're there. Okay. I see them. They are comp languages.
So we will be a little off level for some of those things for a while.
True,
Well,
but
that's fine.
you know,
But
nevertheless,
you don't care as a mage.
So whoever had that was at least a 7th level wizard.
that would be a fair approximation with the inclusion of summon monster 4 there.
At least 7th level. So one of these ghosts is going to be a particularly tough dude. If he kept any of his magic ability.
And it's relatively the name, which is on part of the spine, does match. Sorry. Ferriman, part of it, the name you can see, which would match up with the name of Professor Ferriman, the real name of the serial killer known as the Splatterman.
Professor Fairman, Splatterman. And
Now-
what's the percentage to learn out of a book?
You take
Or it's a caster level check, or what is it?
I believe it is a knowledge check. You can check. You can check those under
I'll look it up,
spells
yeah.
under magic, chapter 9, I think.
He's 25 spellcraft, you don't have read magic.
But he does,
It costs money to copy it over.
and he does have read magic.
And all he needs is the an hour and some money to copy it over into his spellbook.
I'll try to charge you now. Alrighty, no problem.
Level spells that you need,
I'm sorry. What was that?
or any of the first level spells in the book, things that he needs, Darman needs.
Needs or doesn't have?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Comprehend languages I don't have. Or magic missile, but I wasn't worried about magic missile till 3rd level, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's learn the spell. You can learn the spell.
Yep, no, I got it now. That's fine. I just hadn't paid for any yet, which is when you choose money.
Yeah, but they're relatively cheap for you to copy.
Yeah, first level spells are cheap.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure about that.
Do we have any money?
I had a little bit left on me. I don't know how much, though.
Well, I mean, have we gotten any money out of this? Well, a couple of items of art here.
Not much.
You can say about selling them.
That much is true. Gabriel, you had proposed a seance or something with the spirit planchette. Is that something you wish to do?
Yes, it is.
What is your purpose of this, and what is it you're planning on doing?
Well, I'm not entirely certain. I think it's more of an exploration. to see exactly what it does, what it contacts, and if we actually could contact Lorimor, that would be a plus. But it's really checking out what its abilities are more than anything, I think.
By the way, it's 10 gold for first level spells.
Thank you, sir.
To copy, yeah. Those aren't scrolls, so it's cheaper. That's just assumed to be inks and so forth.
Yeah. Just trying to figure where I had my money left.
So please explain your plan here, Gabriel.
All right. Well, essentially, what I'd like to do is just, see how it works. So test it, see what we can contact. Essentially, if we're able to actively get Lorimor, that would be the long-term goal or the main goal. But if we can't, still see what it can do, and then just sort of improvise. So no plan as such.
Who, if anybody, will be assisting you in this task?
I would imagine Grigor is one.
Any of the wizards care to join us, or the wizard, or
I would definitely be interested.
how about Baldric? You're a man of science. Maybe you can see something out of this that we don't. Well, then again, it is superstition. Right?
I don't mind watching.
The observer, in case we all start talking in tongues.
Sounds like a good idea.
Someone to break it free of it if it goes wrong.
Do you guys think there might be any benefit of trying to contact any of the remaining 3 big haunts?
I don't want to.
Ooh, yeah, no. I think we'd be better off looking for the professor, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
And just seeing what else is out there in the ether. What it was that was talking through you when you did it before, right? There's got to be something out there.
It's a good start.
Baldric's on a phone call. He'll be back shortly.
All right, Gabriel. I need a will save, please.
2 seconds. I just have to find my guy.
Click your guy and click W. You're good. No problem. So, you and Grigor and Dormand do your Ouija board bit with the spirit planchette on the dining room table. Kendra is watching, as is Baldric. And so Gabriel kind of has his eyes half-lidded and closed, and the planchette is moving a bit on the board. And what is it that you do that you are going to attempt to ask the spirit?
Lorimer, who killed you?
Yes, help us find Lorimor. We want to...
I think at this point in time we'll take Knowledge Arcane.
Alrighty.
And that's fine. And as well, you get a bonus for it. Okay. Being a Pharasma priest as well as that of a sorcerer, you know that speaking to the dead is A, not only inherently dangerous, but B, the dead are difficult to communicate with. They do not answer, at least not through a device such as this, in a way which is easy for information to pass between the gray realms and the material plane. You need to keep your questions to yes or no. So I think that probably will better inform the nature of the question that you ask the spirit that you are contacting. What would that question be?
Is this the spirit of Lorimar? Of Professor Lorimar?
That's a good one. Is this the spirit of Professor Lorimar?
No.
Is this spirit in league with the Whispering Way?
I just relate everything that he says.
And you move it around a bit, and after a few moments, you get the feeling that whatever was there isn't there anymore, and
Ran away, did it?
you're just trying to force this thing to do something that, it's just a shell game where everyone's trying to pretend they're not actually moving this planchette, but they are.
Ran away.
Is okay.
Cowardly little bugger ran away.
Well, keep trying.
I'm completely useless right now.
Oh well.
That is the use of the device for the day.
Obviously, us knowing of the Whispering Way was enough to scare this thing off, or to run off.
Or
So you have supper, and an early one. Those of you who are quite tired and wish to rest may do so. Those of you who are injured, I don't know whether there's a plan to take care of that. You have a couple of heals left. I presume you'll bring everybody to. Are you going to bring everybody to max, Grigor?
Yeah, sure. Who's as far as I know, Gabriel's the only one injured. No, who else?
looks injured as well.
Garmin? How much you got on? That's all subdual damage, right?
That's correct. It's as a consequence of his temporary healing. So
Well, yeah, mine is not lethal. I give them just temporary as it disappears. So.
Yeah, but yours, you have to recover your own.
Yeah, but sleep can generally do that just fine.
Care or a night's sleep.
now, was there anything in particular that you wanted to do this evening?
I would have been reading in one of those books I haven't read yet. Like there
I
were
wouldn't mind
3
reading
left.
the big fancy one.
What was that, Grigor?
Do we want to try and sell any of this stuff that we've picked up on our trip?
Yes.
Is there anyone in town we could sell these things to?
Not
Yeah,
at
we-
this hour of the evening, but on the morrow, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Is there anyone in town who would sell things of value to us here? I mean, this is a small town, correct?
That's correct. It's a village.
Yeah, so we probably can't pick up potions of cure light wounds or any of that sort of stuff anyway, right?
That might be quite difficult. You could attempt to do so, perhaps from the priest of Pharasma.
Yeah.
That's about the only one you would know who to go see who might be able to sell you those things, assuming that he would do so.
Well, you could certainly pick up holy water from them. All churches give that stuff away for dealing with undead. I don't know. If it's evening, we can't really do much. I think we want to get a start first thing in the morning, right?
A good sleep would be best.
Is that what you want to do? Yesterday you had a...
Shortly after dawn.
Okay.
I'd like to browse the necromancy book.
You browse the one of the books.
Yep. Study, read languages, etc.
You look through Serving Your Hunger,
Yeah.
a tome concerning largely that of Ergotha and the rituals and practices of that cult, and it is disturbing. You can give me a will save.
Yeah, that one was spooky.
Maybe. Does he go mad?
But he has unpleasant dreams. In any event, unless there's something in particular that you wanted to do during the evening, I will assume that you have slept through and that it is dawn.
Get my spells back.
I don't know what it is exactly you're asking me. If there is some percentage roll to check or some other attempt, Baldric, then you can let me know.
It's automatic. There is nothing. It's automatic. It just happens. It's on my list. I can convert it.
All right.
I'm just letting you know I'm adding it to my spell total.
Okay. So we'll assume that it is dawn. You eat. And there is some news.
Time for prayer, people.
I'm sorry?
Dawn's the time for prayer.
All right. You go through your prayers. Some others are going to go through the equally important ritual of eating.
Yes.
But afterwards, you're all more or less at the same page. One of the servants in Kendra's home confirms that there was a dog that was killed last night. It was left strung up in the town square.
We're going to have a third letter.
How many letters in the name again?
Just 2 so far, right?
3 now. How many letters?
That's 3, yeah.
Well, you don't know how many letters are there.
No,
That's a good point.
When you were there last, there were 2 letters.
No, but how many letters are in her name?
7?
Yes, Vesperanza or whatever her name is.
Vesiorana.
It's a long name.
You believe that it is spelt in accordance with the passage which I believe Gabriel saw on the monument. Vesiorana would be spelled Vesorianna.
It's a long name. Hopefully he doesn't get too many letters out of a dog.
So, what do you do?
Head back to the ship. Stop and check.
Do we want to go look for the third letter before we go back?
I think we best, just in case he does do more than 1 letter at a time from time to time.
Sounds
But
good.
if I do remember the lore about him, he did it 1 letter at a time specifically, but doesn't hurt to check.
So, before you head back to the grounds of Harrowstone, you go by the monument. You can attempt survival rolls.
Before we go, do we have enough rope to go down this pit?
I don't know. Do you?
Rope and crowbars and stuff?
That would be something to look at, too.
I have none of the above.
I got 50 feet of rope. We have
50 feet. Baldric is of the view that that would be adequate to reach the water below.
well,
He thinks it's down about 40 feet, maybe 50 tops. So it would depend upon the nature of the knots that you make and how you rig up the rope, but it should be enough.
Well, I would think that we should take a little bit more just in case the water's deeper and we need to hang on to something.
And a light source that doesn't extinguish.
like or we have the sunstone. Or the sun rods.
Do those burn underwater or not?
They burn everywhere.
I have no idea.
That's basically.
I thought they were an alchemical light. I didn't think they burned underwater. It's kind of like a big, bright sparkler.
I'm going to run through a few spellcraft checks here, guys. Try and just ignore the rolls.
You determine that survival checks, that would be from Yosef and Savar.
Glows. An iron rod that glows. Brightly when struck is doesn't give off heat or anything, it just glows for 6 hours. After which the golden tip burns out.
I think they would work underwater.
Savar, your survival check.
Survival check, okay. Oh, God. Okay, skill. Where is it? Other.
Well, you're not certain about the tracks. They don't appear to be. Cannot tell exactly where they came from other than a general direction. Of course, you're relatively certain that they stop at the monument and don't go forward out of Ravengrow Town that way. But yes, there is a third letter on the monument. Surprise, surprise, it's an S. And so,
You know, my friends,
that's what's disclosed from looking at the monument.
if we blew the monument up, they couldn't continue to write letters on it.
They could just write it on the ground.
DMs, so you know I did not get Dispel Magic, Illusory Script, or Summon Monster 4. And I didn't try for Mage Armor. And I'm going to pass the book to Baldric.
Alternatively, to offend the Splatterman, we could scroll our own little notes to him on it.
You're suggesting to write in the book to taunt him?
Sure. Or on the monument, specifically. You know, little statements and so forth. He'll love it.
Love is an interesting word.
So what do you do?
You go back to Harrowstone.
Okay.
Is there any value to be had in finding out about this dog, or is it just going to be more accusations and hearsay?
It appears to be the way that this thing is unraveling.
Let's make an end to this so that they can't blame us for anything.
Did we have anybody to trade with for these goods we had that weren't being used?
How much time do you want to take?
You can try.
I'm barely hearing you, buddy.
You can try. You can try diplomacy roll. Who will be the one? And I just want one person, not multiples. One person who will be doing the selling. Who's the diplomat?
Not me.
What a surprise.
Or I.
My diplomacy is 9. Want me to do it?
I
9?
don't you think your charismatic dynamic duo would be the best for that? Clearly, he would, charm and soothe the savage beast. I'm sure of any suspicion the town may have.
And have a good amount of poop on my hands when I shake to seal the deal.
Does anyone have it better than 9 diplomacy?
I wouldn't think so.
I guess it's mine.
You can sell them for 3/4 their value.
All right, we wish to do so.
Yep, call them out and sell them.
So we're keeping the masterwork tools, right? We're going to give them to Baldric. You're the man planning on being a rogue.
Yes, please.
The Shining Crusade medallion. Do we wish to sell it? It's not magic in any way, is it?
No, it is not.
So it's 40 gold, so we get 30.
That's correct.
The painting is worth 75 to us. 105, the noble hair clips are 35, so that's how much is that? 35, 27? And we're keeping the weapons. So we get 132 gold.
Sounds reasonable.
So how many are there? There are 6 of us.
There are.
So that would be 22 gold apiece.
Yes. That will be enough to copy my 2 first level spells. So 2 gold.
Hookers and beer for everyone.
Woohoo!
Oh, saloon days.
Saloon days.
How's that song go? How's that story go? Is there any girls there?
Alrighty, so I will assume that you are back at the top of the pit, having sold that stuff. The people of Ravengrow have not warmed to you yet, but at least they're talking and willing to
make money off us.
general commercial transactions to line their own pockets. So, there you are.
Something to secure the rope to?
They ask you whether you're local. Well, they already know you're not local. But it's a local shop for local people.
Yeah, you're not local.
But happily, they didn't lock the door and decide to tie you up. So, have Tubbs molest you. So, you are back at the Harrowstone prison. You make your way back inside. The only difficulty that you would encounter are, of course, the doors, which throw themselves shut and are difficult to get through at the entrance, but you've dealt with that now. You can wait your time and go through the door, or have multiple people try and help to force the door, and eventually you'll get through. And you are back at the pit. The pit itself is quite blackened. All the smoke from the fire came up through here, so the entire shaft looks like a chimney, essentially. There are the ruins of posts here that at one point in time would have held up a cross brace that would have supported a platform that would have gone on a winch up and down through this hole. That itself appears to have collapsed and have burned. The remnants of where the posts are into the ground are there. But that's about it.
You can tie the ropes to the base of the post? The rope?
You could spike them.
Yes. All right. We'll secure the rope.
Are there any timbers large enough to cover the span?
You look around and you can find there's a bench that would work in the corner.
Or a table?
Right. Drag it over.
Yeah, let's do that. Just do a T configuration with a slip knot so it can't go anywhere unless it snaps completely in half.
So you'll plan would be to stretch a bench across the opening itself, loop your rope around the bench, and have the bench as being the support that you would climb down on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then people could, if the bench is wide enough, people could, kind of stand on the edges just to stabilize it a little bit to keep it from bowing when you're going in and out.
Weight does make a difference.
Well, that will be of some assistance, at least depending on how many people are going to go down. Who goes down first?
Yeah.
I have 2 touch of the seas. Who would like one?
I'll go down first.
Touch of the sea for Baldric, then.
And what does the touch of the sea do?
30-foot move speed, swim speed.
Excellent.
I suggest
APG. First. And what was the other part? And a +8 to swim checks.
Nice.
And for 2 minutes.
All right.
I have one more if someone else wants one.
Does anybody have a skill in swim?
I have a good skill in swim as long as my armor isn't on.
That's true of most of us.
Swim speed. My swim is -3.
Yeah, I'm a -5 right now.
All right, I grab the rope and I hop in.
So it is Baldric who's going down first. Who is next?
Later?
I guess I'll go.
All right, go ahead, Fighter. You can have one too.
Yeah, let me get in the water first and see the
Savar?
pool before you
Who
jump
would
in.
be after Savar?
Hold on. Let me get down in there first before we actually bring the whole group in. Is it pitch black down in the shaft?
Yeah, because you are the only lights you have currently here. Well, there is some daylight that actually comes in through to this room, but the end result is given the angle of the shaft and the amount of light which is reaching it, it does not really reflect the bottom.
Okay, halfway across
you
the
can
span.
see with your superior half-elven vision that the water is about 45, perhaps 50 feet below, but The others cannot see that far down. You only have illumination of 30 feet with the sunrod.
Okay, I will not activate the sunrod until I get halfway down the span. I'll climb down 25 or so feet and then pop the sunrod. So that should push the light far past the water level unless it's so dirty I can't see through it.
Well, you can see Baldric climb down. Can I have a climb roll, please?
Sure. So that's a climb plus. Hold on.
No problem.
So then I guess, do I go down too?
You're next. You don't want too many people on the rope at once, though.
Well, once everybody's... Oh. Never mind.
Mom, I know this. I know what comes after W and...
And if we could stop there, please. Baldric, you were down and you had the magical swim touch of the sea put on you. Is that correct?
Correct.
You are just off the edge on a rock. It's quite slippery with water and some slime on it. Not a lot, but there is a little light that gets down here depending on what the position of the sun is. So there's some scum on the top of this rock. Savara, you are on it as well to the side of him. And that is when something happens.
Oh. Something happening is bad.
First of all,
He has the sunrod, right? So it should be lit up down there.
It was
what
lit
I'm
up.
doing.
Yep, before we landed, it was lit up.
Savar, a creature looking somewhat insubstantial, moves out of the water directly towards you.
I can't see him.
Yeah, you can now.
Insubstantial, like incorporeal insubstantial?
It's not showing up on my.
It's a little tiny square on a great big black box, so you gotta zoom in on it. Or zoom out on it to find it.
Oh, I found me. Oh, there it is.
We've got company, lads! Undead!
That's why you let me and Yazif go down first.
Savar, go ahead.
Okay. No, I don't want to attack.
You're using your longsword.
Yes.
You strike at it. You feel your sword catch a little bit in something. There's something more there than just mere gas in insubstantial form. Obviously, it has some real existence. And you've drawn your sword and swung. If that's your move, hit spacebar, please. And I believe, let me check who is at the top of our list here.
Yosef.
That would be Yosef up top. Yosef, what do you do? You're on mute, Mark, if you're trying to talk.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm up top on the well. How much light is there like down there?
There's at the bottom, I believe Baldric is holding on to a 30-foot sunrod.
Correct.
So you can see from up top, you can certainly see down below. almost really to all you can see itself is lit. You can see there are some creatures, some shapes that have formed out of the water, and one of them has moved to strike Savar. Or at least Savar swings and catches on something. That's what you can see.
And I'm sorry, how far down is it again?
About 50 feet, 45.
Okay, take out my longbow, and I think one of the magical arrows.
You want to use a magical arrow? You can only shoot the one that's directly south of Savar from your vantage point.
By the way, Mark,
Yes?
you've used 2 of your arrows and your Cure Light Wounds potion.
Which 2 of the arrows?
2
Just 2.
magic arrows.
2 plus
Sorry.
1s.
2 plus 1s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I use one of the. Another plus 1, I guess.
Do you have precise shot?
No, I do not.
All right, you're at -4 for that, but there's no soft cover. You're firing from an advantageous position. Fire away.
I'm not on the map here.
It's okay. I can.
You're also shooting from above, so you should get high ground modifiers as well, shooting down onto them.
Plus 1, you mean?
I'll give you a +1 for that. Just
Which means
here's a second. I will drag you temporarily onto the board for attack purposes, although you're, of course, above. Shoot.
right. Oh, there you are. Attack with. Let's see now.
So you've got your. Now we get to go through the fun part where you've got all your arrows equipped, so they're attacking as if you're just using them and not actually shooting them out of a bow.
Yeah. So how do I handle this then?
Well, it'll be just use your bow. It'll be a +1 to hit and damage, right?
Where is the bow? Oh, there it is. Okay. So that, and shoot that guy. It's the +1 arrow, so +2.
Okay, you actually you don't do as much damage as I'm about to do here. So
Okay.
there we are. Ah, good.
Total of 1. Really?
Amazing.
Said piercing.
Correct. And that's the end of your turn.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yep.
And Darman,
Who
it's
is
your
going
turn.
down next? Who plans to go down next?
No, Darman, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can. What are you doing?
Who plans to go down next? I'm
don't
asking
know.
the group.
You're not. Well, at
Nobody's
this point,
answering me?
I certainly. We certainly know that Gregor isn't because he can't understand you. And I don't. You're in the middle of combat, so I'm not going to allow an outright discussion here. What do you do?
I was going to put resistance on the next person down the rope.
Why can't
But
you
if no one else is-
understand him?
No one has moved to the rope, other than you.
I'll begin climbing down.
You moved. Give me a climb
Everybody's
check, please.
standing around the rope. Everyone is up above, standing around
What
the
I
fitting.
thought. Everybody got lame one.
So you moved the rope. Climb check, please.
Yeah, no, I'm getting it. Hey, how about that?
It's pretty good, actually. You move down 15 feet down in the rope.
All right.
That's the end of your turn.
Yes. Oh, that's very smart. Sorry. I don't know if it's recognizing me.
I will
You may have
move
to
I will
advance.
move you down below as well. Barely misses you, but it does miss, and Baldric is not hit. And that is your attack. Sorry, what is it you're doing, Baldric?
Meteor hammer strike.
It's showing up as a combat maneuver here. Is that intentional?
No. I'll try it again. Should be a meteor hammer strike.
Oh, I see. Okay, something's wrong there in terms of your damage.
Should be just 1d10 straight. Here, let me just roll 1d10 then. 7 points.
It's the end of your turn.
All right, now, do I have any clear shot on the thing down, or clear-ish shot on this from above for an undead?
From above, you would be able to, you're going to use a disrupt undead.
I am.
I will do it 50-50 as to which one you have a shot at.
Ready?
1, 2, 3 will be below. 4, 5, 6, the one up beside Baldric. You can shoot the one below Savar.
All right.
Range and touch.
The one next to Baldric?
No, the one next to Savar.
Doesn't have the range.
There's a second one, Baldric.
You don't have the range? Yeah, you don't. I think you're short range. I think that's a maximum for you of 30 feet.
It's
okay.
not on
So
the map.
it's not going to hit. Not that spell, anyway.
All right, can you proceed with me then? Done. Or, well, presumably, did I shoot and realize, or did I realize before I shot?
Well, it doesn't matter either way. I assume that you'll realize right away.
Okay. Well, regardless, then I would have done the cold one instead, but just nonetheless.
Okay. I think your cold one actually is also limited in range, if I recall. I think it's also a short.
Well, then there's nothing I can do.
Okay. So you get him! Watch out! Play dead, Charlie! Play dead! And I will move you down off to the side. You're not actually there, you're above.
We already got somebody on the rope, right?
Yes.
Not a lot I can do.
Actually, that does make the most sense. He will actually be going up the rope to attack.
Ooh.
And if you have a dex bonus, you don't, for the purposes of this. So your AC is a little higher. Just a second.
It's climbing the rope.
Yes, and he hurts you.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And I'd like a reflex save, please.
It's about to get real ugly.
That'll be a DC 12 to stay on the rope. You fall.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to get real ugly real quick.
Okay, so that will be... Oh. You take 7 further points of damage. And Savar, can I have a reflex save from you, please?
You can do acrobat. You can do an acrobatics DC 15 to ignore the first 10-foot fall damage.
I gave him that already.
Let me tell you about things I wasn't doing either.
Oh?
Savar,
Thomas, you suck so much.
no problem. He
Go down
managed
the rope
to
next time.
get it out of the way. And that's where we are. We're back to, I think that's a Grigor at the top.
I will attempt to climb, I guess.
Not going to jump? Heroically?
No. Stupid.
Oh, okay.
Can he see that there's something on the rope?
There's something. No, he saw something strike you. There's no doubt of that.
How close is it then? 15 feet?
Yeah, I was only 15 feet down.
Yeah, so that was like a 30-foot drop, which is why you took 2d6. You move out to the middle of the, I guess, the bench you have, and grab onto the rope. You kind of slip, and you look down. You can see this shadowy thing floating in the air, and so you're not really on the rope, but you're there, and you can try and make your climb next turn. You don't wish to proceed.
If I'm within 30 feet of it, I'll channel to harm undead.
No, because that would have been a move, and then they failed move when your climb check, so you didn't get a good grip on the rope, so you couldn't start down. So that's a move.
I would back.
And the creature will destroy the thing on the ground in front of him.
Here's a shocker.
Easy pickings.
Oops.
I thought all of this happened.
You are
in
prone,
plus-
correct?
Yeah.
Which gives him a
Looking
plus.
at like a whopping 7 AC.
That's going to give him some pluses to hit.
Oops.
Yeah, he'll hit there.
Oh.
You're not actually dead, but you are in your con. You're at -5. And that is the end of that thing's turn.
I have me at -6.
No.
I have you at
Revenge!
-5.
I should have had
It's
18
revenge.
total. I could be wrong, though.
And you were striking the one that was just hit your friend?
Uh-huh.
You destroy it.
I've revenged you, Dolman.
They are not adjacent, however, so you cannot cleave the other one beside you.
Wait, there's another one? I can't even see him.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
I was wondering what... There we go. Okay. Thank you.
Do I have any sort of shot?
Well, sure, you could take the shot if you wanted to take a shot from there. Although, not really. The problem here is that you are in some you're all sort of half submerged here. No, you're not using a boat in this area. No.
Who's up?
No,
You're still up top?
upstairs.
Oh, okay. Then you could take a shot.
Okay.
We'll assume that you move to take. You can move and line up to take a shot. Did someone just hang up there?
Sorry.
Can't quite tell.
That was GMF.
All right.
Again with the +1 arrow. Where are we here? Where is it?
Last time you only did 1 damage.
Yeah, I know.
Just bringing that up.
Well, yeah, except that.
There's a ghost touch.
Is anybody on the rope?
No.
No?
Darman fell off.
Well, Grigor is on the bench right where the rope is, and he has his hand on it. He's about to start down it.
Oh. Okay, well, hero time. Grab onto the rope and actually drop the bow, climb onto the rope, and slide down.
That will put both of you on that bench.
Oh, will it?
Yes, absolutely it will. Grigor is kneeling down in the middle of the bench with the rope in his hand.
And I don't think the bench won't take 2?
Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Come on.
It's certainly something that you don't know.
Be a hero.
Yeah?
Be a hero.
Oh, fine.
Be a man. Do the
Okay,
right thing.
Sure. Okay. Let's see if this bench can hold 2 of us.
You are mad!
So how do we handle this? I'm trying to fast rope down.
It does not break.
I actually have a climb skill.
Okay.
Yay.
Roll your climb.
That would be...
You can make an acrobatics check to jump and grab the rope.
well, that doesn't work so well.
It works pretty awesome if you do it. Not quite so cinematic if you don't.
You're saying I need the acrobatics check or not?
If you're going to attempt to jump and grab onto a rope swinging in
All
the
right.
air and then climb, yeah, I think that's a nice check. Absolutely.
Okay. Where the heck is the acrobatics? Oh, God.
They wouldn't put it under A.
No, of course not. They wouldn't even put it under... Gee.
You're not trained in acrobatics?
No, I'm not.
Then you can't do it.
Sure you can.
Oh, there it is. Way down there. Oh, okay. I guess I don't.
Can you give me a reflex, please?
Hit your face on the wall.
Okay. You managed to hold on to the rope so you don't fall. And
Okay.
but you didn't quite get... you had to fumble your other movement to steady yourself and not fall down the rope.
Do I have anything left then?
No, that's your move. You're at the top of the rope.
All right.
Creature is dead.
Oh,
It's okay. He always scared me anyways.
Somebody stabilized.
no, he didn't.
Oh, that was me. Yeah, sorry about that.
You're at -5 for hit points, right?
Yeah.
Who?
That guy hit me again.
Yeah, yes.
It
So,
hurt so much he came back to life.
did he hit me twice or just once?
None of the above. I ended up deleting your character by mistake.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So now
What's the one for? I stabilized.
-5?
Because now you're at -5, stabilized.
No, I was at -5. I stabilized, though. 22 is a stabilization. roll.
That doesn't increase your. That just stops you from getting worse. Right?
Yeah. Did you not have me at -5?
No, I had to re-damage your character to get you there because I deleted.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry then. Yeah, apologize.
Meanwhile, hitting Baldric. You're in difficult terrain now. No, you were to begin with, but you're now in the water.
Kill it with fire.
It's not difficult terrain for me. I'm under the effects of the spell.
It allows you to move 30. Does it take away? All right, well, whatever the case. Does the meteor hammer crit at 20 or a 19?
On 20.
Okay. And it actually doesn't do that much. Sorry about that. It hits, but it does not appear to do any damage as far as you can tell. You are still at the top, Gabriel.
All right. Now that thing, I dropped for a minute, so I didn't hear if the thing in the well in the shaft is still there or not.
There is one that's still in the air. Yes, it's down below you. It is within range. Yes.
Excellent. Then I'm going to disrupt undead.
Okay.
Eat some.
That hits.
And it's E6, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
The one which is visible here is the one which is at the top, and it moves to attack Yosef.
Oh, there's two of them now?
3.
One of them's dead.
Yosef, can I have a reflex save, please? No problem. You're on the rope. You did not fall.
Channel positive energy.
All right.
And
You're trying to heal or harm?
harm the undead.
Harm the undead?
We'll save for half.
What's the DC?
The will save is 14.
He fails, so he'll take 5 points.
6.
6. That destroys him.
No need to say thank you, Yosef.
Thank you.
Savar, there is one left.
Okay, it's not my turn.
It is.
No, it's the,
Dead
it's
guy.
one of the dead guys. There you go. Okay, so, as I 5 foot step over here, if I can.
You cannot 5-foot step in this terrain.
Okay.
You are essentially up to your waist in water.
I used the other touch of the sea on him. I don't know if it makes.
Is that what you did?
But
Yes,
I
we
did use both of the touch of the seas on the first 2 people down.
Does it change it from difficult terrain?
No, I don't think it does that. It just gives a swim speed. So
Yeah, he's still standing. No, you cannot 5-foot step. I will allow you to move.
So I just hit him then.
No, you don't. That is the end of your turn. So you rolled a 2. Darmond, you have stabilized at -5. That's it for you. Spacebar?
no, I have no control over it.
Oh, okay. I do.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yosef, you are up on the rope above Darmond.
Climbing down.
You climb. Roll your climb. Unless you,
I don't know. Yeah.
Unless you do really poorly, you'll get down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Doing really poorly, that's my job.
No problem. You are standing above Darmond at the end of your move.
Can I draw at least at the end?
Yes. The weapon
Okay.
out. The creature will. 1, 2, 3, you. 4, 5, 6, Savar. You.
Wounded one.
That was a D3.
And that will be a miss. Aldrich, your turn.
Yeah, that was a die 3. That was a guaranteed Yosef.
Oh, well.
Die 20. 1 to 20 you, 21 Savar. Let's see who he is.
Yeah, that was pretty. Stop reading my dice roll log. Sorry about that. Baldric.
Are we out of combat?
We are not. There's a
Alright.
creature in front of you, Mr. Dungatherer. Well, that will hit. Doing that amount of damage to it. End of your turn, I presume. Okay. Spacebar.
All right. Well, I'm not doing the rope until it's all over, I'm afraid. So.
Okay. And that is Grigor. He is at the top on the bench.
I guess I will attempt to start climbing down.
Right now.
Well, no, the word is attempt.
Have a reflex save, please.
Oh my god, flying clerics!
You make the save, you do not fall. However, you do not really get anywhere other than hanging on the rope at the top, as you don't successfully move, but you don't fall. Savar.
Not worried
hold
about
on.
really.
There we go. Down. Die.
Sorry. Joseph, you are standing there with Glavny in hand above the unconscious body of Darmond with the critter just above you.
Get it.
Too many weapons queued. This should be easy. That's incorrect. More damage than that. For some reason, your Glavny is still showing up as bludgeoning, not slashing. And that will destroy it.
Can somebody grab my bow? I left it up there.
Yeah, I can do it for you. Mind if I drop it down?
I think he would mind. I think he'd mind a lot. Dropping a bow into water would not be something that would be a good idea.
When we climb down, since there's nothing going on, are we able to take a 20 or anything like that?
You are able to take 10,
That's what I'll do.
which will prevent you from falling and allow you to get down over the course of time.
Okay.
The take 10 is a 7 for me.
Well, still not. You still won't
Still
fall
not
if you're
falling,
not
that's
under pressure. Although you may not end up moving.
Yeah, so I'll hang from the rope for the rest of eternity.
It's just really, really slow.
No, put your hand. Oh,
Oh.
man.
You have to let
Don't
go.
be afraid.
You do have to let
Can somebody climb up? Gregor appears to have hung himself up again by his ankle.
Wrap it around my throat so I can free my hand.
Yeah, that'll help.
Cure light wounds on our friend.
You have a friend down there?
Darman seems to be hurt.
Oh.
Hey, that's positive.
I'll give him 2 cure light wounds then. Maybe more. Is anybody else injured?
Baldric
Yeah, I
and
took
Joseph.
some hits.
Oh, yeah.
Gather up.
Total of 10. That's worthwhile.
Channel positive.
Okay.
That's one more. One too many.
You're saying that it's supposed to be 4?
Everyone should get 3.
Okay.
Another one?
Up to you.
5 for everybody. You heal plus up only 3 there? You get 5 more. And Baldric? So how much is Darman still wounded?
Did you use 2 cure lights or 1?
2. Oh no, 1 cure light and 2 cure lights.
Yeah, I think you missed one of the cure lights, Rob.
1 was
You
only
missed
6 points though.
The 3-pointer.
Okay.
So how much damage you still got?
I believe. 'Cause
He's a
now I
12
can-
of 18.
Yeah, that'll be fine for right now.
I can use one of the wand charges.
Don't forget, I can cure light as well.
If you have a wand charge, that's not a
Yep.
bad idea.
Give him a charge from the wand.
Okay,
It's perfect then.
you're at max. So you patch everybody up. You are, as you can tell, not far away from worked stone.
Rob, for some reason, is telling me I don't command my creature.
Well, that's probably because you don't deserve him. Go ahead.
Thank you, Almighty.
He never
DM
does that.
guys. Still, you do not. I can't get him to bring up any menus or anything for him.
Yeah, try again.
There it goes. Okay. Thank you.
You get out of the water.
This would be the move your character part of the game where you get out of the water.
I'm gonna search the water while I have this spell. I'm gonna swim around and see if there's anything that we missed underneath the water.
Okay, roll perception. You don't think so. You can see that there's obviously the wreckage here. You can see there's a large number of smashed stone and other objects. The heart of the fire was probably here. The walls and the ceilings are completely black, even now. If doesn't look like there's anything of value that you can see in the event. And off to the west, the passage opens up.
Yosef, still getting wet, clean?
I'm sorry?
You still going to hang out in the middle of the water?
Oh, sorry.
Let me reveal some of this for you.
Can I get a knowledge religion for what we fought?
Sure can. That is a variant of undead you believe that deals with the ectoplasmic.
All right.
They're not. They're more
Any
energy
traditional
based.
undead?
They're not a standard non-corporeal in that event, but similar.
Okay.
It's a Slimer.
Yes.
Oh, I got slime.
slime.
I believe the map should be updated for you.
I'm going to put a mage armor on too.
Okay. Baldric, you're walking through stone there. That's probably not the best place to be.
Is that a
I
wall?
disagree if you can do it.
Is that a wall we can climb up on, or what?
No, it's natural stone.
Chamber wall, I believe.
Wait for the others.
Baldric, nobody move, please.
Who's carrying the actual sunrise?
Baldric has it. Just a moment.
Now look at my shoes. She's like, what is he?
Baldric, can I have a perception roll for you, please?
I did. It was a 20.
They're really delicate.
Just at the edge of your light, you can see it. No one else can. A creature is moving, and you can hear other creatures from within this room.
What does the creature look like?
It appears to be something with armor, bones, weapons, stuff like that.
I relay it to the group.
Something wicked this way come.
Bony army, weapony, coming this way. Get ready, boys.
It was like something.
More skeletons.
Oh,
Before. Noticing a pattern with this molecule.
That is not a charge, so it does not get a chance to hit you.
Maybe.
Oh my god, it's an army!
Yes, it is.
Yes, but not one that will.
This one does get a chance to attack.
Oh man.
Missing.
Oh my god. Okay. I go 5. Go down to here.
Sorry, you obviously heard a lot of rustling and movement coming from the chamber beyond you.
Yeah, so I run forward. And once I see them, draw my blade and cleaving. Attack the one closest to me in Baldric.
Unfortunately, that's a miss. Next turn.
What are your goodies, Baldric?
That's a bomb.
That's a touch attack.
And who's the bomb being targeted at?
The back corner. So everybody gets some.
Okay. So there's a group of 3, and you went for the one kind of in the middle of the L. Is that the idea?
Yep.
And that's fire.
Big bada boom. And all the surrounding ones take a DC 15 reflex save or take 5 points. Splash. 2 for save.
That made it. And that made it. Sorry about that.
3 of them. All 3 of them get splashed. They're all within 1 hex.
I made it as well.
2, 2, and 2.
Gabriel. You're muted, by the way.
Yes. Question: how far can I see? Can I see the other two in the back?
If you can see the creatures on the screen,
Yep.
you can see the creatures from where you are.
Okay.
The one
Alrighty,
which is
then.
the one which is just in darkness is on the edge of the darkness, so you can kind of see it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to charm him.
It's dim light to you, but so it's partial concealment.
So I'll charm him.
You're going to move and charm.
Yeah.
All right, that is in the middle of combats, +5 to its save. What's your will?
My will.
His
I believe we've worked
Or the
this out
DC.
before. It's DC
15.
14, isn't it?
14.
So that is need a 9 ordinarily for this one, and it rolls a nat 20. Sorry about that. That is your turn.
Trying to pause. It won't let me. Oh, there we go.
Gregor.
How far is the farthest? The farthest one's going to be out of range. The one around the corner. I'm going to channel positive to Herm. Will save is 14.
We'll say. So take 2 or 1.
Yeah. Pretty pathetic, eh?
Well. Will for 4. Failed it. That's dead anyway. Failed it. Made it. Failed it. So that takes 2 points. That one's take 2.
There you go. See, drop one. Drop 2.
All right, so you drop them. We delete these things, or they will pollute my initiative order. Brennan, could you chatter off, please?
Oh,
Joseph. You're muted, by the way, if you want, we're talking. Okay, that's a move of 30. Glaive me on the one which is he's rolling through for his attack. You smash it to flinders.
Okay.
it isn't alive.
Wow, ruler's still on. Sorry. And
Can I put the skull in Savar's lap and say catch?
I think it just kind of
disrupt undead on the undamaged one? 5 is probably
one at the
not
edge of the
enough.
light.
Yeah, 5's not enough to hit.
5's going to miss it. Yeah, you miss. Gray beam flies over its shoulder. That is a charge out of the darkness, and it will hit you. Well, maybe it does.
I'm good right now.
Missing.
There's too many of them.
Charging as well.
Ooh. More of them.
What was that phrase? Target rich environment?
Oh dear Lord. They're everywhere.
dirty, rotten jerk.
Here's a question. How are there so many dead people down here? What killed them all?
Fire.
Well, there was a fire.
Underground?
The riot.
This was the basement level.
So why would they have gone down into the basement? If there's so many of them, are all of them so dangerous?
Wizard, yep.
Yeah, yes.
And yet they still have like 2 hit points?
I'm dead.
Your turn, Savar.
I'll help you in a minute, Yazif.
Just hold them a round or two.
Wait a minute, hold on. No, that won't work. Never mind.
At least the DR is actually operating properly.
I take a shaving off of its skull.
Baldric. The bomb-de-bomb, where's that going?
The one in the middle of the line in front of Yosef. So the primary target's in the middle and the splash is on either side.
Okay. That will hit.
Excellent.
It's, by the way, that was more damage than that applied a DR that it should not have. So that will be save or 5 points to the ones to the side of it. And what's the reflex save?
15.
Made it.
2 points, 2 points.
Failed it. No, that will be.
2 points, 5 points.
Oh, is that the way it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disrupt undead. The one above Yosef.
Just a second. I need to again remove some of these monsters. Okay, go ahead. That's the one in front of Yosef. That's a ranged touch. And any pluses you're missing somewhere?
I don't believe so.
You have a rank in cleric and a rank in and a level in that should give you +1 for bad.
Oh, okay.
Sorcerer or cleric? No.
Yeah, they're both zeros.
Are they both zeros? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need fighter classes.
Oh,
In that case, no.
and you have no dex.
I do not.
And you miss.
Going to cast Magic Stone.
Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. You may want to know this. You have, I believe you have you have a torch with you or something, do you not?
Yes, the ion torch.
Right.
Not the ever burning torch to me.
Point is, you should be able to see other things.
Visibility is nice.
This is where the mind flayer pops up, right?
Yes. So you should be able to see 4 of them on your screen there. Am I correct?
Total of 4, 2 injured. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Get rid of the flank.
Well, I'm going. Why not? I'm going with 2-weapon fighting, which I picked up for my level, Glavnia and Shield Bash.
Okay.
So first one is Shield Bash. Shield, unfortunately, I believe is a heavy, so it's a one-handed weapon, which means I'm at -4, -4.
Okay.
Don't forget that these are undead, however, so I've got bonuses. Now let's let's see now. There, where?
How about I don't remember any of that, and you just compute it into your roll? How about that?
Okay. I believe it's +2 to hit and +2 damage for favored enemy. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So in other words, Glavnia should be at +8, +2, which is 10, -4, which is 6.
Hmm.
So the Glavnia attack is on that one. Okay, the second attack is also on that one. And that's a shield offhand. What's the problem with running a fighter? You've got an enormous number of attacks on this thing. Shield.
You need to move and clear.
offhand.
You need to move and clear up that sheet. That's what you need to do.
Yeah. Okay, and that's the other one. Oh well.
All that to miss.
Yeah, well, maybe I should concentrate, or maybe I should have picked up a light shield.
Well, in any event, hit spacebar, please. Thormund.
Well,
5-foot stat.
let's try another disrupt undead. This time with melee.
No problem. You hit
18
it.
should hit.
Damage.
26. 2 points.
Destroying it.
I should probably point out that I don't actually get the shield bonus. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, it certainly would.
Okay.
It would on that one. Let's try that again then. Savar.
Oh, okay. One. Hold on, I move here, and then they're armed, right? So
Yes.
I can't move here.
Correct. Not without provoking.
If they hit, do I still make my move? Or does my
Yes.
turn?
Yes,
Yes.
unless I kill you.
She want to take the provoke?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if this works, then I can help y'all with. Of course. Okay, so I end my turn.
You attack, I assume.
Okay, I then cleave.
Okay.
No, I don't want to attack with that. No. There.
You cannot. Hold on. Is I believe cleave is cleave a full round or it's a standard?
That's action.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah! The ultimate revenge.
Attack again.
And then I go straight into the other one.
Worth the 7 hits took. Could have just done that with a step.
Still a miss. Baldric, up to you.
Meteor hammer.
That misses. Rolling a 2. Spacebar, please. Gabriel.
All right, same, please. The one directly above Joseph.
That is a nat 20. That's double damage.
Excellent.
2d6.
What
Was that? I have to confirm.
Woo! 3.
Okay, you actually have to confirm to get that. So.
Oh, okay.
Roll
So
the
roll.
Get that second one.
No, it anyway. So you only did 2.
2. Yeah.
Damage is damage. Good Igor.
I don't want to use up useful things. I'll just step up and hit him with my battle aspirator.
Okay.
Attack. Select.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Yeah.
Joseph. Joseph stands in indecision as the skeletons surround him. He panics. Roll save. Okay, I guess he doesn't panic. He attacks. Are you attacking once or twice?
Or today.
You're muted, Mark.
Just the once.
Okay.
Sorry, I mocked your attack. Let's go disrupt undead again at the one right in front of me.
That
12
hits. Yes, it
Nice.
does.
Really?
4 points.
Destroying it. Savar.
Huh? Already?
Already.
Okay. I move here, then I move diagonally here, and then I cleave.
Okay.
Again.
Unfortunately, that hits.
Oh no.
Baldric. I believe we had said that because of the diagonal, you can't reach from that angle.
Why the hell not? Still 10 feet. Any way you slice it.
No, it's slightly
it is.
more than 10 because
No,
of the
it isn't.
diagonal on
No,
the
it
second
isn't.
attack.
No, it's not. It's 10 feet. The squares are squares are squares. If you cross across 2 squares, that's 10 feet. It's assumed that the creature is to the very front edge of the square, and I'm attacking the edge of that square. It's 10 feet.
Oh, I don't want you to do that.
I think the last time he was trying to attack. I think
It
the
was
last
the
time
diagonal.
it was 2 diagonals.
Oh, that may be. In any event, you destroyed it. Move and attack. Next up. Gabriel.
2 seconds, just moving.
That is I assume that's a disrupt undead. That's a miss. Igor. Move and attack with your sensor. or whatever the hell that thing is.
Subtle aspergillum.
Fortunately, roll 3, you roll 3.
Yeah.
Finally, it gets its chance to revenge itself on this evil cleric.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Worst revenge ever. That was the skeleton's reaction to its revenge.
Well struck.
Oh, that was fun.
Any more of this room? How much damage do we all have?
Just a moment.
0.
7 for Zavar, 3 for me, Darman.
I'm like 2 or 3, 4 maybe.
Are we worth it, channel?
4. Yeah, let's hold on a little bit. Because I was going to give Darman or Savar some temporary hit points. Rob, share essence. Only 2.
Okay, just a moment. I'm doing that sort of annoying reveal here.
No problem. And I'll take 2 non-lethal.
And I'll heal them all.
Okay. And so that was, what did you get for, so that's full, that's, okay.
Oh, nice.
We beat the
It's
army.
obviously a large chamber that you're walking into.
I go with Yazif. Me and Yazif are friends. I peek through this little hallway here.
If you keep moving before I can reveal, you don't actually get anywhere. Again, I'm back to the whole, I don't like this reveal brush on the fog of war.
We just want to see how quick you are with the mouse.
Well, I mean, the problem is it's Java and it's slow to uncover.
Yeah, 1 square is rough.
And and the size of this paintbrush for reveals is just too small, in my opinion.
Is there any way in the system to give a light effect to the characters so when they move, they reveal it automatically?
Not in this program. That is one of the features of Fantasy Grounds 2, and Map Tool also has that. You're on a wall there. Please move back.
Oh. So I meant to move here. Ooh, we found a door.
Just a second. I gotta go. Finish off some stuff for Baldric up there.
Yeah, thank you. I just
Yeah.
wanted to have our
Note
back.
so far, Nish.
I wanted to make sure something wasn't sneaking up our bat.
Under too far apart.
Sorry, guys, just taking me some time to do this.
Big room.
It is a very large room.
I wonder if there's a way you could do like the tile idea, Robert, where you have like the room revealed, the room unrevealed, and you could just switch between and consider it a completely different map unrevealed.
What it needs is it needs a key on the keyboard that I can depress, and then by moving my mouse wheel, it will change the size of the paintbrush to reveal in Fog of War from 1 square to a 2x2 to a 3x3 to a 4x4, 5x5. So it's adjustable, and then I go click, 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 and I can quickly, reveal that way.
Is this an edge
An area
wall?
versus a line.
It's the 1 square at a time thing, which is the pain in the ass of it all.
Is this an edge wall right here that we're up against?
That you are up against, yes.
Yes.
I'll make that a little clearer for you. Just a sec.
Have you tried doing control or shift with that functionality to see if you can do whole rows at a time?
Actually, I haven't. I can try. It's a second here. No. Alt has no function. Nope. It is what it is, man.
Dirty bastard programmers.
Well, it's not that I haven't brought it to their attention. I certainly have. So it is the one biggest complaint I have with the program. So
I believe they've heard you.
And we're all edged
now,
up.
it's not that I've just mentioned it here. I actually messaged them last weekend about it, so they're aware.
We're all edged up here as well. We're at a solid wall and whatnot.
Just a second.
The dung gatherer does seem to wander, doesn't he?
He does.
He does. I wonder if we can name him Dung Wanderer.
Just dung.
Yeah. He's about as useful as it might as well be his name.
Whoa.
Where are you going?
No, Baldric is awesome.
Sure, if you spell it with a dung.
No.
Big,
no.
huge
He's so-
chamber. There's a passageway up there, and the room just keeps going. So we should probably search this door. I think our back is clear.
Baldric, at the looking south, in that area that you can see where everybody else is gathered, further south of that,
Yeah.
you can see that passageway continues and ends in a portcullis.
How far down?
About another 30 feet, 25 feet or so.
Are we door kicking then?
Or door searching before we kick them?
The particular door that you see here is quite stout, an oak, and it is banded in iron.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
Ooh, I would like to try my way with it. I have a 23 perception on the door in case it's trapped.
Do you want to try those keys we had first?
You don't think so? It's possible that one of those keys would fit. The lock looks similar.
Oh, well, let's try one.
You fumble, you rattle, you check, and no, while the lock appears to be similar, these keys don't fit it. But a key of the same size would. You just don't have the right one.
DMTs.
I pull out my newfound picks and I try to work my magic.
You may make a disable device using the plus granted by a masterwork set of thieves, picks, and tools.
Then that would be a 21 instead, because I didn't include that bonus yet.
A moment, and I'll let you know whether that is successful.
Feels pretty good. I felt stuff moving around. I felt tumblers clicking. It felt good.
You're trying to convince me or the party?
You fucker. I don't care about the party.
Everybody here.
It's like dominoes. If I can flick that first domino, the rest is elementary.
Oh, yeah, I heard it. He clearly got it.
Sometimes a man still needs a paper map. Not quite, but you do feel a few tumblers shift. The door does not open.
Damn it. Well, I did my best.
Over.
Crowbar the door.
What's up?
Strength check, please. And I assume that Savar will assist. Savar, do your strength check. Yosef fails. You guys are going to have to stay and take 20. Assuming that you do that, you ultimately spend the minute, a minute and a half, and you force open the door. Inside, this appears to be possibly a guard room, a way station. You're not clear. There's a table and some chairs. The chairs are quite moldy. You wouldn't trust them. The table's still relatively sound. There are some old cots with some, again, molded mildew stains everywhere. You wouldn't want to actually stay here. You can see that there is a set of chains, and there is a winch mechanism. The chains appear to be extremely rusted, and the winch mechanism itself is it appears to be stuck. Baldric thinks this would be a significant operation to restore the winch, although knowledge engineering, Baldric? Any knowledge skills? Does anyone have knowledge engineering?
I don't have engineering.
Was that a yes or a no?
I only have nature and arcana.
Okay.
Trained.
If anybody else has one of those skills, they could venture an opinion. You think it could be done. It's not clear how long it would take, a day or two at least. Trying to get that winch operating would be a significant task that would involve everybody, and there'd be a lot of scraping, a lot of moving, a lot of shifted here by, crowbar and move it a little bit, and oil and more filing. It would be a lengthy operation.
And why do we care about getting a winch operational?
I'm not saying that you do. I'm saying that if you do, it would be a day-long task.
Well, what purpose would it serve inside this place to get it fixed? Could it be?
Darman, you may roll a perception and again. You're relative. Well, Darman's not exactly sure at this stage, but it would make sense that this winch is meant to raise or lower something. And looking, it's not clear from where you are exactly what it's all about, but it's meant to do something, that's for sure.
Is that supposed to be a hole in the floor or something?
No, it's just some refuse.
I was muted too, sorry.
Can I just move a little bit further down the hall, staying close enough to the party?
Did we search this room?
You did. That was what essentially you found.
Okay.
Not much. The remains of it looks to be a guard station is what you think it probably is.
We don't know the significance of the winch. And I can't tell if it descends or not at all.
A moment.
Well, maybe it raises that portcullis.
You think that would certainly make sense. The portcullis itself appears to be quite rusted and is wedged quite firmly into the floor.
Does it look like something we can break?
Unlikely. Very unlikely. To move that portcullis and the size, the sheer weight of it, and how it's into the floor there, you're going to need mechanical assistance. Like an operational winch or something to that effect.
I don't believe an enlarge would help either.
Well, it might adjust your strength and give you a little bit of assistance that way, but otherwise, no.
Still going to be pretty hard.
Baldric, have you banished somewhere? He has. Just a moment.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, well, we're not getting through there in the short term, that's for sure. Not if it's going to take a day to fix the winch.
Yes.
There's no keys in the guard room, right?
That is correct. You did not find keys in the guard room. You did not find weapons, by the way. There were no bodies, but you didn't find any weapons either. There is a weapon rack there, but the weapon rack itself is empty.
All right. Are we going back up north? Savar? Savar die?
Or he's muted.
I'm going to have to leave around 7 exact on time, all right?
Okay.
Because I just got invited to a
To a what?
pool tournament.
Ah, okay. Savar, what are you doing? You might want to move your character back where everybody else is.
Sorry. Stop moving.
Nope.
Oops. I moved a step too far.
Baldric, you can see further off in the dimness there are, just a moment. Nobody move. Doors to your left and right. And there is a portcullis at the end, and it is down as well.
Same scale as the big one at the other end?
No, it is not quite as big as the other one. This one is lighter, but again, it's still a very significant obstacle. Again, to do something like this, you think you're going to need to use a winch. There are chains that are attached to the top, you think. The door appears to be made of oak. Again, it's banded in iron. Talking about the door on the north.
I pushed the one that...
Same for the door on the south.
Locked again?
This particular door is not locked.
Okay, let's open it.
Just a moment. Again, this looks to be a guard room of some kind. There is a winch control mechanism very similar to the one that you saw in the other room. This one, however, appears to be in far better shape. You can give me a knowledge engineering or a disable device check, please.
Diamond. Want to look at this?
That's operational. Both of you are quite certain that it is.
Cool. Let's
finish searching the room and then maybe the other one and raise it.
Good call.
You check the room. Again, this appears to be, there are weapon racks. They are empty. They do not have weapons on them. Otherwise, this appears to be a room which has not been used in quite some time. Blackened and soot and so forth, as is the whole level. There was a huge fire here. But there are no skeletal remains and there are no weapons in the room.
Activate the vent!
Check the other door first.
Okay.
Activate the winch.
Nah, we'll check the other side first, just in case. We'll be smart.
I come in too.
Grigor, you're at the door. What do you do?
Wait for someone who's fighting.
Is it locked?
Oh. 9.
Does it appear to be locked?
No, the door is not locked.
All right. Let's crank her open and have a look.
There is a table and a chair in front of you. Roll perception, please, Baldric.
Love to. ESP.
There is a skull on the table.
Human skull?
Looks to be. In fact, there may be 2 others behind it. You can't quite tell.
Skull's on the table as I walk in.
Okay, log in by all means.
I drink a shield elixir.
Moment.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
Got my elixir in there. Sweet. That puts me up to AC 22. 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 22.
Perception, please, Baldric. Baldric, you get a pain in your temple, as if there's something wrong. It's hard to tell. Just this intense pain seems to go through your, in terms of a feeling in your head. And that's what you feel right now. The skull, by the way, seems to levitate a bit off of the table.
Floating skulls, pains in my head. Somebody get in there and kill it.
Your turn.
It's not letting me do what I'm trying to move. Oh, I wanted to ready a bomb. Sorry. I forgot there's a button for that. What?
Could I have a will save from you, Grigor? You managed to save. You felt yourself the feeling that you wanted to turn around and smack Yosef upside the head.
Well, I feel that on a regular basis, but
Well, you know. Ooh,
nothing
that's
unusual there. Something to get me.
Dormund.
Damn. All right.
A skull obviously flew off the table and bashed you upside the head, by the way.
If
And could I have a will
can I
save from you as well, Grigor?
Sorry?
Just another will save, please.
Can I see them from there?
You can see the skull, which is attacking Grigor.
Let's magic missile that skull.
Okay.
4 + 1. Nice.
5 points of damage to the skull. Destroying it in a blast. The other creature moves.
Who needs first level spells?
First level characters.
And second.
Savar.
Okay. Since I'm in the other room, do I notice any of this going on?
You hear the screams. You obviously hear the shouts, and a spell being cast to the south. Absolutely, the doors are open.
Okay.
Scream.
I charge over here, and I end my turn.
Gabriel.
Okay. I can see. Do I have any access to the one in front of Grigor?
From where you are right now? No.
Yeah. No. Okay. So can I stop there and have some?
Nope.
Or do I need to be behind Savar?
You need to be in front of Savar.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
People do not
And I
block
stop.
unless he wants to block you.
I love blocking.
Okay, that is a move. And you
So
are,
I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take. Whatchamacallit? What do you call it? Free shot, whatever.
you're going to
Yes.
potentially eat that attack of opportunity.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast.
It does do damage to you.
That's fine. And then I'm going to disrupt undead. And I miss.
And I think that's a miss with these things. They're quite fast. Yes.
Love that.
Spacebar, end of your turn. Joseph. Have a will save from Gabriel and Joseph, please.
Denied.
No problem for Gabriel. That may be a problem for you. Just a moment. You're not going to be happy. Joseph, you are staggered.
Oh?
No damage, but you have the staggered effect. That is the end
Oh.
of your turn.
Okay.
There you go.
Channel positive energy to harm undead.
Will, please, first.
Huh?
Will save, please.
What's it?
You make your will. Perception, please.
Perception.
I know. It's ridiculous.
All these things.
Okay. Just a moment. Review a little bit more of the room here because you guys are seeing a little bit more at this stage.
Lots of light.
Okay, it is your turn. You're going to channel positive energy.
Yep.
Okay.
5 points. Save for half.
5 points save for half, and it is a will what?
Will save at 14.
Makes it. Fails it. So that is take 2, take 4, or take 2, take 5.
2 and 5.
And could I have another will save from you, please, Gregor? I think you're okay on that one.
I don't have control yet.
It's okay, it's me. Just a moment.
Okay.
Throw a bomb at Joseph.
The Moss Water Marauder. What the fuck is that?
Good or the bad?
You're going to love it.
I'd like to roll a knowledge what the fuck, please.
Okay, roll knowledge religion.
Yeah, now we're talking. Oh, religion. Okay, I can do that.
This is the dude with the hammer who broke his wife's skull to pieces and went around trying to find a matching skull piece.
Oh, I don't have religion. I've got arcane and nature.
It's a bad guy. Go ahead.
The bad guy.
All right.
My computer's going down.
Knowledge arcane is, as I've said, it's a bad guy. What do you do? That counts as a move. You still have standard action.
That's a cool picture.
What counts as a move?
You're trying to do a knowledge check, and what do I know about this creature?
Doesn't count as a move.
That's not a freebie in the middle of battle. No.
I think you better check your skill.
No, I don't think I need to do anything.
Okay.
Go ahead. That's throwing a bomb from there?
No, that's my meteor hammer.
Why does it say bomb?
I don't know. Wasn't supposed to.
And you cannot attack with a meteor hammer through there anyway. There's a wall in the way. That doesn't have access. He's got cover from you.
Oh.
You could move through all those people instead. Darmond?
Alrighty. I want a knowledge religion on what it is.
On what is?
I can see it on the catacorn. He just ran up, right?
Well, you just roll the Mosswater Marauder. It's
Yes.
it's clearly the manifestation of a haunt.
Okay. We have another one of the killers. Let me give share essence to Savar.
Why?
So you get 7 temporary hit points that add to your hit point total. Go
Okay,
get him,
I
big
don't
dog.
skill, and I was just wondering.
That's right. So I take 7 non-lethal Rob. He gets 7 temporary.
Yeah.
The thing attacks. Oops.
Oh. Okay.
Savar, could I please have a will save, please?
Oh, we'll see.
You are staggered, sir. You are doing nothing.
I'm staggered. What does that do?
You're doing nothing.
What?
That is your turn. You may not move.
Okay.
We just have
Sorry, I didn't know what staggered meant, and you didn't make any noise when I asked.
What are you doing?
I was doing the same.
That is a disrupt undead. Was that the plan? I'm sorry?
Stagger means you still have one action. Standard or move.
In stagger condition?
One action.
One action? Stagger. Okay. Sorry. And I'll have a will save again. Joseph? Make your save. You are not staggered. Act.
Reflex save.
Oh, that was reflex. Sorry, I'm talking will. Okay, you were staggered. We're going to take a move. Hey. Igor, will save? Two will saves, please, actually.
Two will save.
Yes. You are staggered. The next one. You fight back the urge to hit Yosef upside the head with a hammer.
Yeah, well, as I said, I'm used to that.
So you have your action as a staggered. What?
Pull out the Marauder's hammer.
Okay. And what is your plan?
Action. Well, am I staggered or not?
You are staggered.
So I pull out his hammer as my action.
Okay.
Sent it in front of him. I got your hammer.
Misses. Lucky you. As he tries to hit you with a very similar looking hammer in his hand, missing you in the head.
Oh, well.
Aldrich. You can't hit the Marauder from there in terms of line of sight, but you could hit the severed head and potentially get the Marauder with splash.
Okay. What's in my way of line of sight? What's causing me not to be able to see?
There's a wall there. That door is 5 foot wide, not 10 foot wide. That's the way, unfortunately, we're having to deal with this map. So you have a doorway and a wall in the way.
Okay. Then redirect at the head then and splash
Okay.
up.
You do have a place to stand though. That's why I moved forward.
Well, if that's at the palm, then if that's at the
head.
head, then that's at the head. That will hit. So hold on, that's the wrong guy.
We disagree.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take that result.
That looked like a fantastic blow.
It did, however, kill this thing. What's well, it gets a save, right? But it's not going to really likely matter very much. It's a reflex save for what?
DC 15, 5 if it fails, 2 if it saves. Fuck.
Okay, so it saves. So
Oh, no, it
take...
doesn't get a save. Direct hit doesn't get a save. Direct hit just takes the damage.
Oh, okay.
It's only splash that gets a save. So the head takes 10 points of damage.
You destroy it.
And Moss Water Marauder saves or takes splash.
Okay.
5 points.
Next.
Let me put a resistance on myself. Resistance 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Will save, please.
All right, and this will be +1 now.
No problem.
Yeah, how about that?
You are not staggered. You move through. You will fear this terrible headache, but you manage to ignore it. And that would be a move in a standard for you if you cast a spell, correct?
I am spacebarring and nothing is happening.
Yeah, well, watch this.
Ha!
Samara, will save, please.
Okay, hold on.
You make your will save. You are not staggered. Take your action.
Oh, so does the moss water marauder take damage?
You don't know that, do you?
Okay then.
You do know you got bonus health.
Yes.
It appears to have no effect.
We are the Hunt Siphons. I have 1.
You have 1 and Baldric has 2. Baldric has 1 as well as the other big charged one.
Don't want to
Gabriel. Will save, please.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not working. Let me try again.
No problem.
There we go.
Oh.
Alrighty. And now, can I? This winch thing, is that something that you can clamber over?
The winch was in the other room, not in this room.
What is that big circular thing?
That is a table.
Non-clamberable again.
You could attempt to go up on it. It would depend on how solid it was, whether that would be a wise move or not.
I just want you to always use the phrase non-clamberable.
It's a fabulous word I like to use with some frequency. All right, forget it then. I'll just do the usual.
Move and disrupt, striking and hitting the thing, doing 3 points of damage. Joseph. Will save, please. You make your will save.
Nice.
You strike it. Blades passes through the body of the dwarf. And it is a dwarf, by the way. Rather, his insubstantial body without apparently doing any damage to it. Here you are. Will save, please. 2 of them.
2 of them.
Yes. You are staggered. Next one. You decide. I think you want to finally hit Samara in the head.
Attack her then?
Do
I believe that is a 13. You do. You are going to hit him in the head, please.
Does he get a +2 bonus? Because he's flanked?
He misses.
Yeah.
No, he's not flanked. Savar, Grigor just decided he tried to hit you in the head with the hammer.
Glennon had himself. Hold on. What happened?
I'll probably close the mic if you're going to do that. He sounds okay.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, really. Aiden, mute the damn mic. Oh, he sounds fine. The Moss Water Marauder takes a swing at Grigor's head and misses. Great. Recorded for all posterity, and that is your. That's a bomb. I'll need a will save from you before that, actually. That is a fail will save. So your move is a move, and you're staggered. So that's your action.
What?
Your move is your move. Okay, you move through. You then fail your save, so you are staggered. Your move is your move action for the turn.
So it has that effect on our turn and on its turn both?
If that's what it's trying to do. It didn't do it to all of you last turn. It just swung. But it does have it on your effect because you're within his radius of effect. That's correct.
Okay.
Spacebar.
I swung at Savar. I'm so used to swinging at Yosef. He took me by surprise.
I pull out the haunt siphon on the way and attempt to use haunt siphon on him. Was that 2d6, Rob?
It's 3 dice 6.
3d6. Let's get a chump. No chump rolls. God damn it. Hoping to get them all.
Savar,
So I bent and hit his head.
I understand that.
Okay.
It sounded like he was okay, and
So how did
next
he
time
get
next time that happens, if you could mute the mic, that would be pretty cool. Okay, as opposed to recording that 2-minute episode.
Can I hit him with my new weapon that I just got?
You can try.
Yeah, I don't know the stats for it. So what's my plus?
It's a hand axe. Swing.
Okay. What's my plus with it?
Just swing. You miss.
Okay, because
You
I
miss.
don't have it on my weapons.
It's all right. It swishes on through him. It doesn't appear to do any damage.
All right. So now that there's people in front of me, this is a big neg, yeah?
That's correct.
Okay, well, then I am going to attempt to get on the table.
You'll make a will save, please.
Oh, right, of course.
You made your will save?
Eat that, moss dude. All right, so hopefully I didn't do anything dreadful.
You are attempting to get up on top of the table.
Actually, what I want to do is get behind him there.
You can move through. You can move through your own guy and provoke.
No, I choose not to.
You choose not to provoke. You're going to attempt to go around the table, make an acrobatics roll if you have it.
Stay up there, actually. Acrobatics. Oh, good lord. Oh.
You're on the table. That's your turn.
All right. Sorry, it's not letting me get off. Hang on. There we go.
Joseph, will save, please. You can act. You are not staggered. You move back 5 feet, and if you're muted, I haven't a clue what you're doing. You're attempting, yes, with a +1 arrow. Okay. You miss it. That it leaves you with 5 +1 arrows. It's a pretty solid hit. Passed straight through him and smattered into the wall. We'll say 2 of them, please, Gregory. Make the first, you're not staggered. And
Nice.
you decide that you're not going to hit Savar in the head. He did deserve it, but, you know.
And positive energy to harm the undead.
Okay.
5 points.
And it gets a will save? Well, that depends. I don't believe that it does, because it's a haunt. It takes the damage. Destroying the Mosswater Marauder.
Set 3 down, 2 to go.
Looking around the room. Perception rolls, please. Aldrich. It looks to be similar to what it is that you saw upstairs. On the south wall, basically 3 squares south of directly where you're standing right now, Baldric. The wall, again, appears to be missing some mortar. It's not as obvious as the one was upstairs. This one appears to be like they tried to take a little more skill and care and attention to try to hide their secret door, but you are relatively certain that you found one right where you are. You may attempt to roll perception again to open up the door.
Resistance for Baldric.
No problem. Click. Yes.
Cure light wounds on myself.
Okay. What did you roll?
You won. 5 points.
Good roll.
And there is something of note behind here. A moment, please. You open the door. In behind this, you see an alcove, as you, I think you should be able to see it on the map right now.
Why, yes.
There are a number of things inside here. There are armor stands, there are weapon racks, and there is a wooden chest. All of this is dust-caked, but nevertheless, it appears to be intact.
Detect magic.
Yeah, me too.
In a quiver on the wall, there are some glowing, appears to be bolts, and the chest itself is also glowing, whatever is behind, inside of it.
Glowing crossbow bolts?
Yes.
Oh. Check out that chest.
Baldric says,
I don't think it's
he doesn't think it's trapped.
Well, it's a good thing I put a resistance on him, isn't it?
Oh!
Clearly not trapped. Very. Extremely safe. Opens it up. As it turns out, he was correct. You see inside there appears to be a stick, carved wood with an ivory tip. There are also 4 potion bottles, and there is a rope. All of which are glowing magical.
The stick looks a lot like a wand.
It certainly does.
That's on the wand.
Baldric, can you cast Hold Person? Is that on your list?
I don't know.
Well, in any event, that's what the wand is.
Okay.
It is a wand of Hold Person. And there are 4 potions of... Ooh. Greenwood doesn't know. And Baldric doesn't know either, in terms of...
3 potions.
Dharma, on the other hand, does. He believes they cure moderate wounds. 4 of them.
Everybody's
Work your mods.
And then it is spellcraft for the rope.
The rope.
Gabriel, that is a... You and Darmond are both quite certain that is a rope of climbing. In total, within this room, there are 6 suits of masterwork chainmail, 6 suits of masterwork studded leather, 4 masterwork longswords, 4 masterwork heavy maces, 2 masterwork heavy crossbows, 120 crossbow bolts, 10 plus 1 crossbow bolts, a wand of whole person that has 11 charges, 4 potions of cure moderate wounds, and a rope of climbing.
Does anyone else use a crossbow?
He lives on the chainmail with one of them.
Chain mail or chain shirt?
Chainmail.
It's chainmail.
Does anyone else use a crossbow?
I can. Anyone can.
It's a simple weapon.
Yeah, anyone can use it. I was just asking that. So now I want those 10 plus 1 bolts.
You can have them.
I'll take a crossbow anyways. And chain shirt. Or chainmail.
Okay.
Now, the speed with which you read all that out, I was not able to keep up with.
I'll take
that.
the
Yeah,
wand.
I can
Send us a list.
go back
I
over the
will.
arms
Just
and
a
armor.
second. I will place this particular one in Darman's character sheet. Just a moment.
Why?
Because he likes me better. Deal with it.
He's not going to be the one holding the wand.
Well, that's fine.
You can have the wand. Slow down, killer.
You can use it.
It should be seen on your note sheet now.
Six suits of masterwork chainmail, 6 studded leather masterwork, 4 masterwork longswords, 4 masterwork heavy maces, 2 masterwork heavy crossbows, which I can't use anyway, 120 crossbow bolts, 10 plus 1 crossbow bolts, wand of holding with 11 charges, 4 cure moderates, and rope of climbing.
So I got 6 chainmail, 6 studded leather, the heavy maces. What was after those? What types of swords?
Longswords, 4 masterwork.
Longswords, and what was the other thing? Then 4 heavy maces, 2 heavy crossbows.
2 masterwork heavy crossbows, 120 bolts, 10 plus 1 bolts, potions of rope.
I think that's everything. So just to repeat, 6 suits masterwork chainmail, same for studded leather.
I'll
then
take a crossbow.
4 longswords, 4 heavy maces, 2 heavy crossbows, 120 bolts, 10 plus 1 crossbows.
Yes.
Plus the 3 magic items.
I could take a crossbow as a backup weapon.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I could take a crossbow as a backup weapon.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what they're there for.
You guys that want a crossbow, do you want a couple of the magic bolts?
No, you go ahead.
Well, let them out.
Do you want some? You want 4 or 5 of them?
I want chainmail, a heavy mace. If no one else wants a crossbow, I'll take one.
I'll take one.
Does your armor class immediately improve?
Dramatically improved.
Just a moment.
For chainmail, it's not fitted. Full plate, I believe, is fitted.
That would increase your armor to what?
It would go up to be 18.
So your armor bonus would move to 6. Is that correct?
Yeah, my armor bonus would go to 6.
I too will take one of the maces.
Okay. Do you choose to wear it?
As opposed to
wearing nothing that you're wearing right now.
As opposed to butt plug?
wearing.
Well,
I choose all over butt plug.
The danger for you wearing chainmail is that you will have to you'll have to make arcane spell failure if you're going to.
Listen, no, I didn't say chainmail. I said a mace.
I understand that. I'm asking you whether you want to wear a suit of chainmail.
I do not.
You are proficient in it as a cleric.
I know.
Okay.
I choose not to.
Right.
But thank you.
So I got
That's
a
not my
massive.
hot plate, so don't ask me.
I adjusted your armor class. I did not put the armor on your character itself. Rigor.
Presumably, we'll come back for this stuff later.
I think we should.
Yeah, worth money. A lot of money.
Okay, so Darman has the wand. Who's got the rope of climbing? And I suggest we divvy the cure potions.
Yep.
Cure moderate ones.
Well, I'll take the rope since I can't use the wand, apparently. Unless I UMD
Can you use it?
Not unless I UMD
I
it. It's not on my list, so I'll carry the rope of climbing.
I would imagine that either myself or Gregor could.
Use the wand.
Do we not?
Is it a
If one
divine
person's on your list.
It's an arcane wand.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
arcane
that's,
wand. It's just not on my list, so I'd have to use magic device in order to activate it.
Oh, it's on your list. You're a wizard, aren't you?
I'm an alchemist.
Nope.
No, he's an alchemist.
I just said, me and Baldric are gonna activate the link.
But it would be on the list of both Dormand and I guess the sorcerer could potentially have it on his list.
Yeah. If the sorcerer wants to hold it, they can too.
It's on the cleric too.
I'm indifferent. Darman wants it. Darman can have it.
If the sorcerer doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Hey.
All right. 11 churches.
Doing 5 bolts each. I'm taking regular bolts.
I took some of the regular bolts, only like 40 of them, but you can take 5 of the plus ones if you want to.
Yeah, when spread it out so we have more people with magic weapons. Who else has a crossbow?
I took one.
You sure you don't want 3 of the bolts?
I'll just
So
use
you're
regular
doing-
ones.
Huh?
I'll just regular bolts.
All right. Another magic.
So, what next, intrepid adventurers? You have a closed portcullis ahead of you and what you haven't looked at behind you.
Spread out PCs.
We're activating the winch and lifting this portcullis.
Okay, you can see there's a little lever. It's quite easy for you to understand what it does. Just to catch. You move it, it moves relatively easily. Give it a little bit of a twist, and winch pulls the portcullis up quite quickly. Takes a round. Maybe
Load
two.
the crossbow.
You load your crossbow. The portcullis is up.
Yeah,
I guess I'm doing
I'll
the
load my
same.
crossbow too.
Put the catch in and stop it so that it locks into place as it's up.
Want to carry on to the next section or finish this? I guess we want to carry on.
Ahead of you, Baldric, you can see what is plainly a couple of cell doors.
Left and right.
Just straight ahead of you at the edge of your light. And there's one a little further off to the south. You can see there are cell doors to the north, as well to the south. These are open barred cells. You can see inside. They are empty.
This here is a regular door.
No, the doors are, all of these appear to be cells. They're all cell doors. So you can see behind. Second, sorry, I'm trying to paint this in without revealing too much, but in any event. Make a little more sense?
Yeah, totally. Nothing in
Is that-
any of these cells?
The cells are empty. Not even skeletons of prisoners.
No cots, no beds, no nothing.
No, there's remains of cots and slop buckets and that kind of stuff. A whole lot of soot, but no skeletons.
Okay.
It's possible that the prisoners who were once here went somewhere else. It's possible, of course, you may have fought them as you entered.
Is our lead again?
I'm not sure.
That's alright. I'll catch up.
This one looks bigger than the rest. I take a peek inside of this one.
Well, it's what appears to be the remains of a cell. So you're right, it is larger than the other ones were, but other than that, that's what it is. And nobody move, please. Perception rolls from Baldric, please.
Yeah, boy.
I believe you do feel a cold chill, and you notice that your breathing, you can see that your breath is now visible in the air.
Oi, just got cold in here.
Why am I all the way back here? Teleport!
And let's go. How far does that hallway go?
Just a second, I'll finish painting that off for you.
Okay.
I think that we found the fourth haunt.
Kill the fourth haunt. We're looking for the.
What?
Did we kill 4 haunts now?
Yeah, we killed the, I think that we found the fourth. We killed the, furnace. I think.
Father.
Piper.
Father.
And the Piper. We killed the guy back there. And then we also killed the furnace again.
No, we still have 2 more.
Yep. And
Okay,
So this-
hey, DM. I don't see my target. It's my turn, but I don't see my target, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I am going to ready a bomb. How do I ready? Ready in action. There we go. I am readying a bomb for when I see something move, it gets bombed.
Okay.
I will ready the crossbow.
You may.
Anything move, eat it. But sudden drops in temperature is not good.
Just a moment.
So, for reference, the remaining 2 are the Whopper and Splatterman.
You see a pair of ghostly hands move towards you, Baldric, and I assume that you're going to throw your bomb.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry. I'm throwing a bomb. What?
There are a pair of hands. They appear to be insubstantial and glowing and moving through the air towards you.
Are they not on the board? I don't see them.
Does that help you?
Yeah, but I would have thrown them a lot sooner than that.
Oh, I understand that. So you throw your bomb.
Yes. I throw my bomb. Do I do a bomb attack now, or do you do it? Stop.
No, you can do the. Oh, you can do the bomb attack. There, I'll do it for you.
Bomb attack. Boom.
It hits. At least you think it does, and it doesn't really seem to have much effect on them. It attacks you.
I get to shoot my crossbow?
If that's what you want to do, fire.
That was my delayed action. Now that.
Then you'll fire.
Oh, should be a 14 with a magic bolt.
It doesn't appear to have any effect.
Oops. Incorporeal.
And it may hit just a second.
Do haunts have special rules? Magic should still do 50% damage.
You don't know that. And yes, haunts have special rules. Just a moment.
Whopper strangle people, right?
No, he cut people's heads off with an axe, and he would hide in uncomfortable places for days and days and days, waiting for his prey.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to find exactly where my critter is. And of course, it makes it difficult for me.
It's always when you need it.
Yeah. I love the sounds this dog makes.
It was adding to the game, actually.
Dogs play fighting. It's insane. They're really jealous too. I can't scratch one of them without the other one trying to bite the other one's neck.
That's why you need to bite them both.
Okay, that's fine. It misses you, Baldric, as the hands are going for your throat. You can almost feel them insubstantially touch around you, but you manage to move away at the last moment. Gabriel.
2 seconds, apologies.
That hits. Sadar.
Oh, okay. Hands. Move here. I strike it.
It misses. Yosef moves.
Why would you do that?
1, 2.
I wanted to do that without provoking.
You can.
I know, I was just hoping it would let me do it on the thing. It didn't seem to want to. And disrupt undead again.
Okay.
Just touch with melee.
That's a miss.
Oh, that's a miss.
Baldric, these ghostly hands are trying to choke the life out of you. It is a solid hit, and it means it seems to swish right through them as if they're not even there.
One of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. That would miss, but it does not discharge the spell. That's going going to hit. This damage is wrong. It does not do as much as it's about to do.
Let's hope not.
And they are latched around your throat, however.
Oh my god.
And could I have a fort save, please? You take a point of con damage. It's not drain, it's damage.
Ow.
That is a miss.
Okay. So it's my turn to hit you again.
Don't even manage to squish through it.
Ghost Bane.
Do you want to use them here?
Or Ghost Touch. With a couple of each.
Oh, actually, is it possible to take that attack back? I believe I clicked on the Bane by mistake. I would like to have used the Ghost Touch instead. Rob?
I heard you use the Ghost Touch arrow instead.
Oh, yeah.
It passes through it and it misses.
A Ghost Touch arrow?
Ghost Touch arrow passes through the creature without doing damage because it's not a creature.
Ah. Well, there's not a heck of a lot I can do. So.
Awful nice of them to load us up.
I'm starting to realize that fighter types in the boss fights of this module are completely and utterly.
Darmond, it's your turn. You get skipped over there.
I did a little bit. Actually, I was going to stay in the same place and just do a disrupt undead.
Okay, and that will miss.
No, that's all right. Then never mind.
Oh, hold on. You didn't roll. That was Baldrick's roll. Sorry, Darmond, roll.
That was my roll.
I haven't rolled
Oh, what's
anything.
it? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm
D20 minus 2. That was a
I
ranged
got you.
touch.
Okay, that's a miss. Baldrick, your turn. The bomb goes and it hits the thing in the square, but it appears to do no damage to the thing.
Okay.
Clearly the correct move. Gregor.
Can I still try and hit you with the one?
Of course.
Touch it with the.
You hit it. Do your damage.
Four. Positive energy.
Not quite destroyed.
Is it critable with positive energy?
You don't know.
No, you can't crit that.
Alrighty.
Well,
And it does, hold on. You take 2 points of damage, and you give me a fort save, please.
Oh,
no.
That was a 12?
yep.
Okay, you're all right. You don't take any further con damage. Gabriel? I assume that is a disrupt undead, and that will destroy the creature. Well, the haunt.
Another cure light wounds on me.
Nice.
Nice. Definitely.
Grigor, I don't know if you did that with the wand or with, probably forget I have as well, so I can help you out in time of need, right?
With the one.
The charges.
10 more. Next.
Haunts are rather frustrating to fight, if you are justified.
Extremely.
I'm a simple fighter. I can't do anything in these fights. I suck.
It's okay. You can slaughter all the corporeal ones we meet. That's why you brought other people along.
Again, these
Well,
appear to
that
be cells in
too.
front of you.
They can keep fireballs at them. That makes us very redundant.
The door to the south is not like the others. It is a solid oak door, bound in iron. The one that Gregor is in front of.
Yep, it's wood.
Yep, it's a door.
Is it locked?
You open the door.
It's not locked?
It's not locked.
Rest of the party, you want to close up before you open the door, or just throw it open while you
Yeah, open up.
throw it open while you do?
Baldric, perception, please.
Oh, there we are.
Baldric is far too fascinated with the mold on the wall to pay much attention to the rest of the room, apparently. Roll a one, roll a one. There are some unpleasant objects kind of just off the edge of your light. This looks like a room for interrogation.
Oh, sure.
Probably with some discomforting involved.
Lovely.
So no comfy chair or stuffed pillows.
Nobody move. Goddamn dogs. Just a second. Savar, you can, just a second. Dorman sees something unpleasant, and I presume that he will say something as they...
What am I seeing unpleasant? Because I will say it. I'll begin with, ooh, look at that.
It is a severed hand, which is moving across what appears to be a large table or some other kind of device, and is scuttling towards you. Think of the alien creature.
Sure. Where would that be within respect to where I'm standing?
Oh, you want to see
To
it.
the east or to the south?
To the there.
All right. Multiples. And they're going to kick my ass.
Okay, I'm having trouble. There we go.
That's a move. See that. All right. You can see, obviously, there is a hand. In fact, you can see something else. You can see the other hand.
So many hands.
You should still have those temporary hit points, too. So
Yes, I should.
you should lose those first.
The hand grabs and tries to grab a hold of your ankle. As it kind of jumps onto the floor, it just kind of misses you. And
did the hand have reach, or did it move first? Then
it moved.
Oh, okay.
Both of them are on Savar. Baldric.
See if you can crush those, Baldric.
Dex excluding Savar's square.
Okay. Doing a grievous amount of damage to the one that you hit, and the other one has a reflex roll.
DC 15.
It makes it just
2 points.
Gabriel. That will miss. I assume that was a Disrupt Undead.
Disrupt Undead. Missed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the crawling
Miss?
hand icons.
That's a miss, correct.
Yeah, they're cool.
Reload my heavy crossbow with a regular bolt.
And disrupt undead.
Well, which one?
Actually, you know what? Let's go right there and do the one that Savar is right in front of that's already been damaged.
Okay.
Or the one with more damage, I should say.
I got you.
My back is a key.
That hits.
Nice. Sorry. Oh, 5 points.
That's pretty good. I think that'll be enough. It does. The beam hits it and it destroys it.
So why are we fighting Frankenstein's severed hands?
That is a move. That's a move of 35 to get there. And you cannot charge. So you're there.
Is the terrain too difficult or something?
Well, it's that you can't get a straight line to it.
What do you mean? What do you mean it can't get a straight line? That is a straight line.
It's a straight line to move to the, but you need to be able to move actually to hit it in a straight line with a charge.
What?
Yeah. You think
I think he means
you think that's unreasonable, or you think you just need to, as long as you touch the square?
Yes, I do believe it is unreasonable. That
Rob, I've generally played if
charge
they
and
can
then
hit
smack
any
the guy
square
or
at that point.
I think he means if it was diagonal from
I know what he
him,
means. All right,
Think
I'll
you
let you.
got it?
I'll let you take the charge. Go ahead. You destroy the head.
Well hit.
Moment. Could I have perception rolls, please, from everybody?
Not much.
Grigor. You can see the large table that the hands are on appears to be a device, torture device. Probably looks like a rack. There is a skeleton upon it, and you can see that there is appears to be something like could be tarnished silver, and perhaps some metal, which is in amongst the bones.
Odd-looking skeleton you've got there. Look, What kind of metal? Silver?
Silver, brass, a pendant, or something like that.
Try to fish it out.
You fish it out.
Shards.
And you appears to be. I mean, it's not a cheapie.
Detect magic.
Detect magic.
No, it is not magic.
A valuable looking pendant. Any sayings on it? Any chance we know what it is?
You believe that it has the sigil of the coat of arms of Ustalov on the pendant.
This maybe is the badge of office.
It's possible.
Ooh, let's go come take a look.
He could have been killed by there. Take it.
Okay.
Knowledge local on it?
It's quite plausible that it is a badge of office. It many functionaries who are hired by the crown. That would be this kind of thing that you would expect. So that does make some sense.
I wonder if this is the warden.
Yeah, we're looking for the warden stuff, right? Anything else identifiable about the skeleton?
Roll a heal check, please.
Okay. Probably not going to be any. Yeah, I don't have it trained.
I did.
But I did a great roll.
You may also, anyone else who has heal, Gabriel and Grigor.
Where is heal? What do you want?
Clearly, the skeleton was, it had its shoulders dislocated, its hips pulled out. Whoever went through this died in extreme agony.
Yeah. Check the rest of the room.
Do we know how the warden died?
You do not. And Grigor, a moment, please. Nobody move. I require a will save, Grigor, from you. A moment. A perception roll, please, Grigor.
Nice.
Better.
You see to the south of you what appears to be a large, it's like a door which is opened, and and in behind it you can see Kendra Lorimore, who is screaming, begging you to help her.
I made my shirt
Huh?
into a knot.
You heard me.
Help her.
It's not real.
Do I believe it?
You do.
You just sound like you do.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got a 15 will?
Yeah.
You made your save. Your
Oh. Shouldn't have kept.
your urge to run and help her suddenly kind of stops as you feel perhaps that's not such a wise idea. It doesn't make any sense why she's here.
I will warn the rest of the PCs. That's not really a ghost. Another haunt.
That's a cool little model.
Out of curiosity.
And a moment, please. And okay, and you do a save again, please, Grigor.
I will.
No problem. You do not fall prey to the.
I don't warn anybody.
I don't know.
Celestial?
I'm sorry?
Anyone speak Celestial?
Celestial.
Do I speak Celestial?
No, I do not.
And I mumble incoherently.
That hits. Gabriel?
Oh, okay, cool. So then that's for that.
Darmond?
All right. I am going to attempt the same thing.
That does not hit.
I do not.
Savar.
Yes.
Haunt?
Okay, I guess I move up here to see what all the fuss is about.
So you move. Okay, what next?
Then once I see, I guess I just move up to it and end my turn.
Grigor.
I will throw a magic stone at it.
What does magic stone? What-
Plus
ma-
2 stone. It does 2 dice 6 plus 2 to undead.
Is that positive energy?
Wow. It does more against undead than anything else. I don't know. It doesn't say it's positive energy, though. And I missed anyway.
Okay.
So do I think this is one of the big ones, or is this just a little haunt?
I don't know. What is it you think?
I think it's a little.
Hmm.
Of course, I could be wrong.
Savar, will save, please.
Okay, hold on.
You make your will save. Lucky you.
Aha!
Gabriel?
Sorry.
Yeah. That hits. Darwin?
And disrupt undead again.
Wow, you just can't win for losing here. These rolls.
Well, I was doing all right earlier.
Okay, well, that's another.
But even without the fighter there, it still would have only been a 4.
Savar.
I guess I try to attack it, see if it works.
Your weapon attack appears to be ineffective. Joseph? Joseph, you there?
Yeah.
Your minions are negligent today.
This is a haunt, so no, there's nothing I can do. Hello.
Okay, then you stand in abject depression and you don't hit your space bar when you should. Okay. Gregor.
Will save for half damage. I'm positive.
Sorry.
Oh, nice.
It's not choosing the correct character.
Huh?
It does not save.
3 points.
3 points? Destroying the creature. The haunt, rather.
Savar,
That's a big skull.
if your weapon is not going to work, you're better off standing out of the way so our shots are not as hard.
Okay.
By all means, if it works, keep hitting.
But maybe one of these days we'll come up against something with like a deal of like.
You guys explore the rest of the room? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I believe so.
Good hyper perception rolls from everybody. Baldric. Once again, sir. Looking to the wall, inspecting the wall carefully. You think you've got the way of these stonemasons in terms of how they have fashioned their secret doors. And indeed, you discover another one in the wall here. Just a moment.
Can you put me in front of it?
I will, just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, bad idea. Oh, okay, it's a secret door.
Looking through the secret door, you can see that it is heading off into an area which appears to be a natural stone passage. This is unworked.
Follow the secret door.
Yeah, let's open it.
Seems more interesting than empty cells.
Fighters are going last again.
It's the best place for them to be, isn't it?
Perfect.
Nobody move, please. Darman?
All right.
You hear something. It's hard to tell what it is you hear, but you can definitely hear something from up ahead in the darkness.
Go there and give Baldric a resistance.
Okay, just a moment. Baldric, you can see the thing on the floor. The others cannot. There is some, it's like a moving puddle. It's like it's thick, and it's moving towards you.
Like tarish looking?
Yeah.
All right. I don't like it.
No, you're not a fan.
Do I see it enough to throw a bomb at it?
It's not your turn, so no. I'm just saying what you can see. Savar,
Oh. Where am I?
Way back.
the fighter's way back in the other room. Awesome place to be.
Yes. What?
I think that's a
Yeah,
little
that's
too
fine.
far.
Okay.
Why don't we cancel that?
Okay.
You can go 10 to... You got a movement of 20, do you not?
Yeah, so can I just move twice?
You can. To there.
Why can you move me there?
Because that's the way in.
Okay. Just move me an extra space up.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
So
As
I
the
saw the
creature
thing
hits you.
coming, and I stood there and waited for it to come all the way up to me to crit me.
Well, it didn't crit you, and it wasn't your turn to move yet, so you saw it. That's, the way it works. It's not your movement, not your moment in the initiative order yet, but it is now.
This thing doesn't handle surprise rounds very well at all.
It's not a surprise round, and that's true, but it wasn't a surprise round. You saw it.
The puppies are going insane. So I didn't realize that we were in initiative order.
I'm not sure that's effective. Just a moment. That may be an error in the code. Just a moment.
It gives it an attack of opportunity, does it not?
Mm-hmm. If it can take them.
It did not take any damage from your bomb.
Cool.
And you provoked, it will take an attack.
My shield should still be up, I would think. Maybe it's not.
So that would have staggered you at as you move, but you had completed your move with the stagger. No, or no, you.
It did all of my hit points.
I think you're back there.
How much damage did it do?
Well, whatever it did.
9
18
points
total.
does not stagger me.
I'm sorry?
9 points does not stagger me. That's not correct.
18 total, though.
It did 18 points of damage.
It did 9 points the first time, and then on your move, when you provoked, it did another 9, so it did 18 in total. Staggering you. You're not dead, you're at 0. So that at least is a move away. And I'll let you finish here. Yosef. Doing damage.
I can't see me. I think Gabriel was standing on my feet.
You can select yourself in the roster window, and it'll.
I'll just move Gabriel out of the way. But yes, that is the way around it. Go ahead.
I will go up and cure light wounds from the wand on my friend Baldur.
Okay. Oh, nice.
9 points. Cool. That's not 3.
Gabriel?
Sorry. So now Cure Lights, I haven't done one before. Is it just D8 plus 1?
That's correct.
Okay, so we'll do this. So plus 1, so it's another 7.
Decisions. All right. Knowledge dungeoneering on this?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I didn't take knowledge dungeoneering. That was why I couldn't find it.
All right.
Scratch that. Let's attempt the Ray of Enfeeblement at it anyway.
It's range touch. Holy fuck. No.
Well, I was neg 6 on that one because there's somebody in front. So
No. Your beam of power does not.
I should be able to get to that square. No,
And it's hold on here. Wait, whoa.
For what?
Yeah, amazing. It's got a touch AC of 4, and you still missed.
That is funny.
Ow. Savara.
Neg 6 is neg 6.
Hold on. Okay. 40. Hold on. 20. And then 40.
Okay. Finally, somebody to eat. Missing Joseph. Aldrich. It's up to you, Joseph. You still scrolling through all that to find your attack weapon? Igor.
All right. I will shoot my crossbow. Can I see it?
You can see it. You don't have precise. It's in melee, so it's all kind of, all those kind of.
20, can't I?
What was that?
You can always pray for a 20.
That's right.
God, give me a 20.
No.
You,
Finally shooting Joseph in the back, just
God,
hitting him at the critical moment. You miss the critter, which is almost unmissable. Yet you do.
I did too.
tried to hit spacebar and it's not working.
It's all right. Gabriel?
Okay, so I can do the little Kona cold thingy or whatever it is through all that.
10, you're 5 to 15, 20, 20. Yes, it's within range. You have a ridiculous, difficult modifier to hit. But
minus 8, though, right?
yeah, you can still hit it.
So I have to roll a 12 or higher.
Yeah, you do.
Woo-hoo.
Doing die 3 plus 1? Die 3, rather. Yep, 2 points.
What?
I believe it takes that damage. Let me check, make sure. And the beam appears to have no effect.
Yeah.
Oh, expensive.
Darmond.
Excuse me. I have nothing that's going to do a damn thing.
Savar. You could move in
Okay.
to attack it, but you will provoke if you take that square. But that may be
Joseph didn't bother stepping forward.
It's the only course of
okay.
action.
It will attack you.
It will miss.
As it turns out, yes, it will.
You will miss. And then I hit it.
You do. End of your turn.
I am psychic all of a sudden.
You just hit it. It doesn't like you much.
No, it doesn't.
It still misses.
It's because it sucks.
Hang back and let the fighters deal with it, Baldric, or what are you going to do?
Play Pinochle.
Joseph.
Mark on mute again?
I don't know what he's done.
I submitted the attack.
Yes, you did.
Nice.
It's big sack of hit points.
I will reload my crossbow.
Click, click.
Takes full round action, right?
Okay. It's heavy, yes.
I'll move too. I'll step up.
Okay.
Not moving. There.
I'm going to move up behind Yosef and share essence with him. Only 3. He gets 3 more temporary hit points. I take 3 non-lethal.
Savar.
Okay. Now I hit it again.
You do.
So is sharing essence anything like sharing water?
Yeah. Here, have a glass of my essence.
I need a reflex save from you, Yosef.
Oh, okay. I sure hope that's enough.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, that is just enough.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
You yank back your shield. Yeah, you're using a shield, are you not? Or are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed, I am.
You pull back the shield the last moment. Is it just as? You can see that there's the slime trail that's coming off this thing. It appears to be quite nasty. It was eating through the edge of your shield.
Oh, lovely.
It almost ate your shield.
Yeah, well, it's probably only a matter of time.
Next time, shield bash it.
Heavily wounded.
Oh my god, it's so close.
And I believe it's. I need another reflex save from you, please, Yosef.
You're kidding.
Oh. Your Glavnia takes 1 point of acid damage.
Oh,
It gets through the
lovely.
hardness.
Okay.
That's still not a big deal. The hardness of the weapon will save it. You need to hit the space bar.
Oh, sorry.
Tomorrow, man. I will shoot. I assume I don't have the heavy crossbow on my character.
It's okay. Just shoot. Roll d20. Yes.
Uh,
I'm going to move back and drink the cure light I have. So 6 points would be given back to me.
Get it.
Ilitzar.
Okay. It is time to end your unbelievably pathetic and miserable life.
Apparently it is.
I just did max damage there. That was cool.
You destroy what remains of the gray ooze.
And there's the monster that the rest of us can't do anything at all to, like the haunts for you.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
There is a balance of that, although the number of haunts can start to make it be quite...
Yeah. One enemy that only the fighters can kill isn't that much of a balance point. Man, though, that thing had a lot of health. How much damage did we have
You continue to explore.
See more.
Yes.
By the way, you note that the floor of this room is remarkably dust-free.
Almost polished.
Almost, indeed.
I think it ate all the dust.
Yes, it did.
You continue to explore. Perception rolls, please.
I'm still in initiative. Is anybody else still in?
Fuck up.
There you go.
Well, you're all relatively certain when you reach it, because you know it really needs to be there.
Any healing?
There is a secret door at the end of this passage.
Oh,
Damage do you take?
I go up front.
He asked, he said, does anybody get damage on him? How much?
6.
I only have non-lethal.
I am remarkably unharmed, even though I did the most damage in that fight.
Actually, with
No.
the 6, did you, Rob? Did you take into account the temporaries that?
Yes, they
Oh,
were
okay.
they were already added to your character,
Oh, all right.
so it would have taken off that top.
I still have my temporary hit points. I'm very happy.
Just a moment, I'll be right back.
4 of us are wounded.
I might want you to. Does anybody have knowledge engineering or dungeoneering?
I have engineering.
Please make your roll.
All I have is history, which hasn't come in handy at all this whole thing.
Gabriel, you want to try channeling power and heal the sick? If we can
How
get
does one do?
here with this point, you got a point or two. Stuff. All of them can gather together and
What were you proposing we do?
you got positive
Knowledge
energy
engineering or dungeoneering is what he wanted. He wanted everybody close.
up all of mine.
When Darwin rolled his perception check, he closed his eyes.
You shut up for a minute. You have anyone else injured? Would they like to get healed? I believe Baldric is injured.
Baldric, myself, Yosef, and Darmond.
And if you check,
Baldric, you going to move up?
if they're within range, they can all get healed.
All right.
You do the channel plasma.
And what was the result? Oh, okay. Darmond, you want to maybe zoom out with your mouse for a moment?
Zoom out?
Yeah.
As in make it a really small map?
Well, not that small, but you just want to pull back a little bit, see a little
Okay.
more forest, a little fewer trees. I would suggest that you note the position of the portcullis that was down and that would have taken you a day to repair the winch, you think, to at least get it to move,
Oh, yes, that we're going that way.
and the position of the secret door relative to that portcullis.
I'm hoping it will lead to a cell nearby, that one.
Is this a door you wish to open?
I think so.
Would you mind if we heal the party before you start the next fight? Would it make sense?
I think we're there. Roll your channel.
I was suggesting that Gabriel do it because he's got channel positive. I assume he's not evil.
He's not.
So he has channel power.
I did not know that. How does one do that?
You're a first level cleric?
Yes, he
I
is.
am.
You have 3
All right.
plus your charisma bonus.
His charisma bonus is right. So he has 5 channels.
Yeah? Doing a dice each a day.
There you are.
Oh, wonderful.
Why don't you heal the rest of the party?
All right. Well, then I do that. However it works.
Roll 1d6.
What did I fix?
And I'd like to
what-
thank you for
What
including
about
me
the
in that.
healing first? I saw that suggested that we try and heal people first.
That's what you're doing.
Doesn't matter.
Roll a die 6. Everyone's close.
Oh, you mean heal checks? No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not for this.
Channel positive. No, it's 2.
That's 4 for me, Rob.
That's all I needed.
That's all you needed.
And you can do that 4 more times to also damage undead. Also.
Okay.
Good job,
I think that was a relatively easy fight.
Are you Joseph? You don't need anything else?
I'm gonna wait for you guys to arrive, and then I'll go for the hidden door. Okay. Guys, are you coming?
We're coming.
Patience.
I believe Bodrick's coming.
It is 8 minutes to 7. I suggest that I give you experience points from last session as well as this one.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
think I should do, and I think we should end it here. So, from last session, each of you got 1,000 points each.
How many do I need to level up to level 3?
And from this session, a moment.
That's 1,000 in addition to what you already gave us.
No, I gave you. What did I give you last week?
We're at 2108 right now.
Did I give you experience points last week?
No,
No, you got 1,000 from last week.
you leveled up last time.
You got 1,000 each from last week, and then the question is, what did you get from this one? A moment, please.
There's a lot of skeletons.
There was indeed a lot of skeletons.
That's a lot of skeletons.
Ooh.
Got my cool little book right here. We need 5,000 to level up.
How much total do we need to go up again? So we got 1,000 plus. How much more do we need?
We need 5,000. We need a total of 5,000 experience.
To go up
Meaning
to
that right now, from what I can tell, we're at 3,000 out of 5,000 experience.
So we need 2,000 more. Well, that's not gonna happen.
So in other
Sorry,
words,
Dave.
by,
Just 1,900.
either by the end of the next session or the session after that, we should be level 3.
No.
Although, since I'm guessing this is a module and not a campaign,
No.
Why would you think that?
It is a campaign. It's called an adventure path.
So you get 1,000 from last week, and you get another 1,050 from what you've done this evening.
1,050?
what will that put us at?
4158.
4158.
Not enough for a level. Close.
Getting there.
But it's within sight.
So 4580.
4158.
But we just got an extra 15,000.
No, you
No.
didn't. The total is 4,158.
No.
So I want 1,500. I'm confused.
You got
You are at
15,000. I'm taking my
the
5
total
levels.
is 4,158. That's your total experience points your character has in total.
Okay. So about a session more until we level up.
Probably. So we got 2 more haunts, big ones.
And
All right, gentlemen. Well,
we will end
see
it
you
there, I believe. So that was a significant bit of dungeon crawling, as you can tell.
Everyone have a good week.
This
See you guys
is
later.
the biggest dungeon crawl in history.
Oh, I don't think it's quite world's largest dungeon. Spent quite a time going through that rather pointless.
We're fighting too many.
That was just enormous. That